video. Hi, me again. Hi, are you serving cheeseburgers right now?
Exactly, Kieran Rob.
You're not a marriage scammer. Like these people who have, like, they have children. Can you not take them to the court?
Dad, if you're watching this, sue Slimer.
Don't talk to me! I'm fat. I'm obese. I am fat. You think your life would be so much better struggling here with 500 kids and no money? Okay, good luck.
Right before Christmas, bitch!
He's my brother. He's my brother. You know? I'm not fucking gay. How fucking dare you?
I'm a real man.
Hillbilly, crap, white trash people.
Evil cackle. Check fucking mate, Chantal. Check fucking mate.
Diabolical. Hello, everybody. Happy mother effing Saturday to you guys. Can't believe it. Here we are, Saturday night at 9 o'clock. I made it. Still going strong. Feeling so much better. Oh my God. Like a brand new person. I thought I was going down hard after yesterday, but I fully recovered and I am very, very grateful for that. Hello, Midwest Bird Freak. Good to see you. Lottie Lyons, Nosberry, WNC Tar Heels, Missing Mimic, Barb. Hello, Art. Good to see you. Diligent Witch, Angel, Abby Joe. Hey, girl. Lauren, thank you so much. Congrats on the 35K Yaba. Always entertaining. Thank you so much, girl. I appreciate you. And thank you for being a member for 33 months. Cancer Warrior, hello. Sometimes it snows in April. Good to see you. Fondue, Tweet Tea, I don't know, Carrie. Damn, the chat's on fire. Scar Letters, Mama Mitchell, Michelle, Terry, MTG Kitty, Sunday Lou, Luis, Monica, Dynamite, Porsche, Dinky, Megan, Zoo Flute, Charlotte, hello, Bama Girl, Jamie, and NC. Oh, Jamie, is it your birthday, hun? Congratulations on making it another year, and happy birthday to you. Do. Hey, Becky, good to see you, hun. Carrie Butler, good evening to you as well. Lauren Hunt, thank you again for being a member. Hey, Lori, my weight loss surgery partner. Yeah, but I'm down 146 pounds. Girl, look at you.
Good for you.
That is amazing, hun. And thank you so much for being a member for 35 months. It was worth it, was it not? I'm sure you can also relate to maybe regret, maybe just, oh my God, was it all worth it? But when you really actually step back and you say those numbers out loud, you're like, no, absolutely. Every single second I would do it again. Now, I mean, in a heartbeat. Lori Compton, thank you so much for being a member, hun, and congratulations. Hello, Shelly Ray. Congratulations on 35K. So exciting. I know, I'm so excited, Shelly, and thank you so much for the support, hun. Good to see you. Thank you for posting that picture on Twitter and tagging me in it. I love when you guys receive your giveaways or your merch that you ordered and you post pictures. Seriously, I really do appreciate that. And thank you so much for the support, hun. Hello, Crazy Cat Lady. I'm at work. Replay gang. Congrats on the 35K. Love you so much. All right, girl. We'll see you on the replay gang. And thank you for the support. I love you too. Hey, babe. Manning, good to see you. I see you floating around there in chat. Oh, look at you. 35K, bitch. That's right. And what do you say about that, Manning?
Right before Christmas, bitch!
Who do you think you are?
That was a little extra for you, Manning. Thank you for the support, honey. Good to see you. Zoo Flute, thank you so much for joining memberships. I appreciate you so much, girl. Welcome. I didn't get to see what tier that you joined. I'm too far back, but whichever applies to you, Just say it in your head. Thank you, hon. Just Jamie, thank you so much for the super sticker, girl. I appreciate you. No vacancy. Good to see you. Cindy, hello. Good evening, Yaba, Sam, and the support group. Congratulations on your 35K. So excited for you. Thank you, Cindy. I appreciate that. I'm so excited too. I can't wait to see where we are this time next year. Who knows? Regardless, whether we grow, whether we stay the same, it's still going to be lit as fuck. I can promise you that much. And Cindy, thank you for the support, hon. Hello, Tally. Thank you, girl, and good to see you. Hey, Tally. Sam told me what happened earlier. Thoughts and prayers to you that you recover from that said situation. I'll leave it at that. Thank you for the support, hon. Hey, Drama Beat, right before Christmas, bitch. That's right, girl. And thank you for being a member for 34 months. And let me just remind you guys, okay? And I know, listen, that 35K, there are lots of people with a lot higher sub count than that. But I'm very proud of that number, especially considering that there has been a campaign for like 2 years to take this channel down. They've done like streams where they've hosted in real time watching and celebrating subs bleeding from my channel. So to see us be able to turn that around and actually make it to 35K. I'm so freaking grateful for each and every one of you. It's always a good time. And I see so many people in the chat, like they look forward to these streams every day and it helps them get through the day. And as much as, I help you all get through the day, it also helps me with just talking to you guys, get my mind off real life for a little bit. It's like we get together every day and it's like, I don't know. It's you like, cause you miss that, especially once you're an adult and you have adult responsibilities. And for me, like I grew up with a lot of friends and spending so many of my teen years just with my friends and being around them, and then having kids and not having the opportunity to keep those relationships. It's like being able to still be able to hang out with my friends, maintain my family. And it's a good fucking time. You know what I'm saying? And Drama B, thank you again, girl. What are you laughing your ass off, Sam? I got to know. Teddy Pigs, good to see you. 35K and skinny too. We getting there, girl. And thank you so much for being a member for 42 months. Appreciate you. It's not called the support group for nothing, girls. That's right. Just Jenny, thank you so much, girl. And thank you for being a member for 8 months. Appreciate you. Oh, hey, Raven, Kelly, good to see you guys. Emotional Support Muffin. Hello. I feel like it is. Do you guys know where like the support group title came from? Do you guys remember like the OGs? I mean, we do talk about it. Kimberlina asked to have her make. Kimberlina, listen, girl, just calm yourself down. Control yourself in chat. And if you end up getting blocked by a mod in chat, then so be it, okay? I trust my mods enough. Like if somebody comes in and they're like, yeah, I don't think that this person needs to be here, then it is what it is. So I would just suggest to you, control yourself, bitch. Sit down, enjoy the show, and have a good time. Don't take anything personal. Hello, C. Thank you so much for joining memberships, hon. I appreciate you. This group supports me like a good bra. Thought Leroy. You wearing bras over there, are ya? Well, that's a good time. Hell yeah. I love a good bra myself. Spiteful Pinky Jean. Hey, girl. Some of us are your ride or die bitches, and their campaign has fuck all effect on our support for you. Thank you, Spiteful Pinky Jean. I appreciate that, hun. And thank you for being, not a member, but thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. So sorry. I will be upfront and honest. I am somewhat medicated today. I did take myself to the emergency room this morning because last night was brutal. I don't have issues very often. So when a said issue like that pops up, especially seeing everything that Sam went through, I'm like, I'm going to go get this checked out. So first thing this morning, I went to the ER because I had to get labs done anyways. So I was like, while I'm here, I definitely want to have this issue looked at. And I did. So there's that. Grandma Kim, thank you for being a member for 9 months, hon. Adopted a kitten for our cat today. Oh, Sylvester. That is such a sweet name. Grandma Kim, congratulations. And thank you for being a member, hun. I know that Troy, because I went super early. So I was in and out with labs and everything in under an hour. Yeah, they weren't crowded. They did a great job. I had a good doctor. So that went smooth because I do dread if I have to go to the emergency room for that reason. Whose birthday is it? Shelly Ray says, I'm so blessed to be a part of the best support group. I love y'all so much. We love you too, girl. And thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. But I'm feeling a lot better. And it's not just the pain meds. Like I feel like the ibuprofen helped with the inflammation. And dude, I think I don't know. Hopefully we're good to go. Oh God, because that was horrible. I can't go through that. Sleepy Jean says, Yaba in the support group has helped me through multiple breakups, surgeries, and all of the ups and downs over the years. That is so sweet, Sleepy Jean. And thank you for being a member for 22 months. I appreciate you. Troy says it's the pain meds. I mean, listen, maybe that's definitely a possibility. I would like to tell myself that I think that things are going to be on the up and up. All right, if that's okay with you. And we're not going to have this issue anymore. And if I have to go through this and see, like he referred me to some specialists and said it's like something to do with the muscle. It's not in the bone. Like it's a whole thing. Okay. So we're really hoping that things are just a little inflamed and maybe we're back to normal. We shall see. Regardless, I'll have to check in with the regular doctor and see what she says about it. And Bama girl, nothing happened. That's the crazy thing about it. Absolutely nothing. Just literally out of nowhere yesterday, we went to Lights Under Louisville. If you're unfamiliar with what that is, it's like a cave in Louisville and you drive through it and they have all these Christmas decorations and Christmas lights. It's absolutely amazing. But I'm going to tell you what right now, Lights Under Louisville, what I am not impressed with is the fact that you kicked your price up to $50 freaking dollars. That's robbery. Do you know when that, and I understand that they've grown and they've put a lot of new decorations and work into this 15-minute drive through, but $50, bro. I just think that's a little ridiculous. When we first started going years ago, it was $20. $20 to drive through. And I felt like 20, 25, 30 even, okay, is fair, but 50? And I had already promised the kids to go, so I can't, take that away from them. So I just paid the shit, but still, $50 to drive through and not actually have get out and interact type situation. I think that's robbery. Yeah, right, Fondue? Sam Wow says, yeah, but today is my birthday and I got engaged. Oh my gosh. Can I get something fun from the soundboard? Love y'all. Love you too, girl. I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. And yeah, congrats on making it another year, hon. Happy birthday. Oh, movies, Megan, are crazy nowadays. Let's see. May you never be in this position, Sam Wow, where you or your partner speaks this way about the other.
Don't talk to me.
Thank you for the support, hon. I appreciate you. Should just stay home and rub your eyes really hard for that much money. $50. And that's so unfortunate because that was an event, back, like I said, when it first started, you get together with maybe another family and split it and drive through it. And you don't have to worry about breaking the bank. It's just, you're literally just, not that it's not amazing, because it is. If you haven't seen it, you can look it up on YouTube. They have a video about it. But $50 to look at Christmas lights is crazy. Hey, XSN, good to see you, hon. Hello, Ivy. Yaba official wedding invite if you want. Really? You're going to invite me to your wedding? Are you local? I don't travel well, but I will consider maybe if you're local for sure. Absolutely. I'm assuming there's food involved. I can always be bought with good food, even after the weight loss surgery. Trust me. Okay. There are some things that I can eat and just eat a little bit of everything. You know what I mean? Oh, you sent me the bread recipe. What is Earth? Thank you so much for that. Hey, Yummy Poo, thank you for having a support group and for shaming us to be better. Hey, Listen, we all need some motivation, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that, Yami. So thank you for appreciating that. And thank you for being a member for 34 months. She'll need a small portion. Exactly, Sassy Mama. See, Thanksgiving, like I didn't get to eat a whole lot, right? Hey, Cabella, good to see you. But I got to try everything. And it wasn't like, even though I spent all that time and, like literally the build up to Thanksgiving, obviously I went overboard, but it was still worth it. I got to try everything that I made. I got to try the food that Gina and Sam made. It was great. It wasn't like I thought it was going to be. I was really worried that after Thanksgiving event that I might feel a certain way because dude, it's Thanksgiving. It's a big girl's dream, right? My kids are snowed in too. The snow up north is crazy. Sam was just showing me a video. The snow's coming down hard in Michigan right now. That's crazy. We haven't got anything yet. Just like a little shower. Nothing stuck though. Ooh, really? Yummy Poo, thank you for being a member, hon. Sorry I got behind. Hold on just a second. Sinshad says, I met my husband because of y'all. Hell yes, girl. That's what I'm talking about. Hell, I met my wife because of YouTube. Not necessarily this community, but still. And to be fair, if I didn't end up coming and doing reactions and staying on YouTube, we wouldn't be. I highly doubt that we would have ended up being together. Because if I didn't move on to something else, there's no way I would have continued on with that, the drama community. That is no more, by the way. So I can agree with that too. Sunshine, me too. It snowed in Florida last year. I pray it does this year too. Oh, I hope you get some snow, Cancer Warrior. They had it on our local news the other day. That a video from Florida with the lizards falling out of the tree where they look dead, and people were like, no, it's just because it's so cold and they're not used to it, and I guess it puts them in like a coma, and so eventually the iguanas or whatever will wake up from their coma once it warms up. That's wild. This is the thing that I can't handle about Florida. I'm terrified. Like whenever we go to Florida and we stay and we get our house and we're out and we're walking the dogs or whatever, and we're walking through like a neighborhood and it's got like a grassy little abandoned area where no houses are. And there's always water involved, right? And you're walking the dogs and all of a sudden you hear, I'm like, oh my God. Like, can we run faster than an alligator, Sam? How say, do we need mace to carry around just in case? Like, what if a gator darts out of this grassy pondy area or whatever? And the only thing that I can remember about an alligator is just don't run in a straight line. But am I going to remember that when I'm in a panic? Number one, I'm big as hell. You see me running, obviously danger. So in that moment, while I'm panicking, will I remember not to run in a straight line? And then I'm going to have these dogs with me. And Harlow's so damn hard-headed, she's going to want to attack the gator. So I'm going to be needing to run the other way, trying not to run straight and then drag it. I'm going to be gator food, bro. You know what I mean? And so then what? This is why I can't deal with Florida. Just on a very, very, small vacation, if you will. I can't live there. I don't want to deal with y'all's iguanas and your alligators and your hurricanes. And look, Florida's beautiful. I love to go there and visit, but that's it. Sam wants to live there, but I don't think I can do it. I just ain't made for that shit. I ain't built for that. Yeah, I might be cooked. Exactly. Here to judge. Hello. Stress from Special Needs Kiddo. Love the laughs. Oh, hun. Here to judge. Thank you so much for being a member for 18 months. And I'm glad we can help you through that. Florida has fucking bigger mosquitoes than me. Legit. They're exactly, Megan Fox. The mosquitoes. Look, we got mosquitoes bad here too, but nothing compared to Florida. Okay. The only thing what I would love the most about Florida, I'm pretty sure like you can grow shit all year, right? Like you can always have a garden, or no, does it get too cold for that? Hey, Sweet Leaf. Good to see you. Hey, Perfectly Imperfect. Hold on just a second, girl. Hello, little Sura. I made cornbread today and put vanilla in it. I feel like we're going somewhere with this. It was fire. Sorry for ever doubting you. Little Sura, see? And I still get shit to this day because I intended on putting vanilla in said cornbread instead of peppermint. It was just an accident, and I still haven't lived that shit down. So I'm so glad you loved it, and thank you for being a member for 38 months. You got a few inches already? I love winter. I like winter, like I said, until after Christmas, and that's it. Hello, she who shits herself. Happy Saturday. Did y'all see that Jean Does Sharp Farts is back and hilarious as ever? I don't think I'm subbed up to her. I told you all on Twitter, if you all follow me over there, that we weren't going to watch any videos or I didn't have any content planned for today, but I do have some videos that we're going to watch before we get out of here. So maybe we'll pull up Jean and see what's going on over there. Thank you for that. She who shits herself. Good to see you. Hold on just a second. Hey, Diligent Witch. I already think I said hello to you, but hello, Troy. Good to see you. Tangerine, hello. Perfectly Imperfect says, congratulations. You deserve this. I love how the universe works. Me too. The Griff gang works hard, but the karma works harder. Sending my best to you and your fam. That was a fucking banger. Thank you, Perfectly Imperfect. And it's so good to see you, girl. And thank you for the support. Florida has Rosee. Bitch, I was dying. Okay, because I know you probably seen this or heard this part. Sam was in the bedroom and she had Rosee on the TV. So I'm in there and I'm talking to her or whatever, and I'm sitting in her chair. And all of a sudden, I'm not paying attention to what's happening on the screen or whatever, but we both just got quiet and we were, I guess, just listening. And all of a sudden, Rosee goes, what did she say? Talking about when she was in school that she had been, I've never heard this term before, but once Sam explained what it was, I was damn near in tears. Rosee said when she was in high school, bitch, that she got, was it called pantsed? Is that how she said it, Sam? And I was like, what the fuck does that mean? And Sam goes, it means that somebody came up behind her and pulled her pants down. And I'm like, oh my God, that, like, how could you? I mean, I'm sure at that moment it was just traumatic for her. I can't even imagine. Oh my God, she got pantsed in high school, bro. So somebody walked up behind Rosee. She probably had, I don't know, sweatpants or something, obviously, and they were able to bloop, bop them motherfuckers down and then ran away. Could you imagine? I'm dead. Bless her heart, seriously. Hello, Meg. I found you through Karina K during Dramageddon. Really? Wow, so you've been here for a while. Hey, I think I did one video when all of that drama was going down in the, man, I missed that because that shit was so interesting. Like, I wasn't real big into like the Jeffree Star, the who was the other one? The Charles, whatever his name is. But Dustin Daly and Nick, they always, and Peter Mon, always kept that so entertaining. When that whole situation went down, I was seated for all of it. I really do miss the makeup community drama. I can't believe that community is just kind of like gone now. James Charles, whatever. I've seen James Charles recently over on TikTok. He's been, as much as I don't like James Charles for obvious reasons, the Angel Tree videos I think are great. And here's the thing. Like, I understand a lot of times that could be kept to yourself. But with the following like James Charles, he really is maybe, you know, encouraging other people to do the same, to go and, you know, get a kid or maybe an elderly person off of, like, he's making it really fun. If you've watched the videos, they are very entertaining. I do not, like I said, I do not enjoy James Charles. I never really did. But I can really appreciate the Angel Tree videos. Like, if they're done in good taste, I really do feel like it's a great trend, you know? And that's okay. Like, if you're going to be what do we call Frenchie? Philanthropimp or whatever. Doing it that way where you're going to encourage people to go out and do the same and do it. We lost. What happened to Tangerine? Well, Tangerine, Number one, I'm losing my voice. And number two, you're probably right. I already told you guys I'm medicated today. It is what it is. Yes. No, Raven, I was talking about what we call her as far as the philanthropimp or whatever. Hold on, I gotta fix my monitor. Coming in here. I can't believe you, Tangerine. Are you bullying me because of my medical diagnosis? Is that what this is about? Is this going to be the new talk on the town? Yaba. I don't think I signed high. I didn't take, I mean, it's not that serious what I was prescribed. It's 5 milligrams of what is it, Sam? It's not that serious. Come on, bro. Am I slurring? Do I need to log off? Is that what it is? Am I gonna nod off of my keyboard and then all of a sudden all these channels are gonna have the same thing to put to Chantel's 4-wheeler episode? Is that what you're telling me? Thank you, babe. Meg, thank you for the support, hon. I appreciate you. The new Peanut. I'm dead. Okay, hold on. Fluffy Bat says, congrats, Unk. Aw, that was so nice of you, Fluffy. In this for the long haul. Appreciate you, girl. Thank you for being a member for 17 months. I'll take the Unk. It's totally fine. Yeah, don't peanut us. Hey, you know, the internet bill's high while we're here, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? So there's that. Let's not forget that. She shits herself, says, Yaba the peppermint cornbread and face waxing are a part of your lore. Just embrace it. 2 legendary moments. It's true. It's totally fine. Like sometimes being bullied is a good thing. Okay? Everybody needs to be bullied to some extent. Like when Rosee got pantsed, I'm sure she had it coming. There's something that along the way where we've been bullied and it's totally, we've benefited from it. Do you think that I've ever put peppermint in my cornbread since then? No, I can promise you I've learned to make sure to look at the label on the bottle before I add it to anything. Like I was making the kids hot cocoa tonight and I wanted to add some vanilla. I'm like, okay, I'm going to make sure, but I'm going to, even if I would have put peppermint in the hot cocoa, would have been totally fine. But I wanted to make sure it was vanilla. Peppermint cornbread. She shits herself. Thank you for the support, hun. Iron Woman, I see you hitting 50K in a few months. Yes, that's right. Absolutely. Speak it into existence. Lisa Luhu, look at your ass. You've bullied me to death. And you coming in here kicking my door in like this. We used to be so cool, bro. And then you went griff gang on me. Like, what's up with that? Yeah, I seen you in the comments section. I seen you, bro. Look, I mean, because you always rock with me. And then you fucking went left, went right, whatever. And now all of a sudden, here you are back. All right, whatever. Noted in my little book, Lisa Luhu. Yep, Fauntleroy, Grift, gang. Hey, Persephone, good to see you, hon. I hope you're doing well. Well, I mean, you were good people, and then you fucking flipped on me like that, but whatever. I guess you have your reasons, and I don't want to talk about it. Wicked Crafter says, congrats on the 35K. So much for the hater power. Couldn't be them. Middle finger, bitches. To 35K more. Thank you. You're just that good. Oh, that was so sweet, Wicked Crafter. I appreciate you, hun. And thank you for being a member. Apocalypse Punch. Hello, hello. Give Lisa a flea bath before you let her back in. Shameful. I missed who? Did I miss you? Don't talk to me right now. Don't do it. Now, I don't miss nobody that went that direction. Are you kidding me? I just had to act like you didn't exist at that point. I will always love that accent. Uh-oh. Oh, what'd you do that for? Did you put her in timeout? You can let her back. It's fine. It's whatever. I'm over it. I'm over. Listen, just let it go. It's fine. Troy says, don't talk to me. So listen, I do have a few videos I want to watch. Foodie has been MIA. Has been over 24 hours since she's been streaming. The last one she did, I feel like she was supposed to come back and didn't. Has not been live today. I feel like we're setting at 24 hours. I could be wrong about the time frame. I don't want to talk about anything that's recently happened because I do want to cover that, like a dedicated stream just to that, because like I said, there's so much there I want to talk about. I have my theories on why I think that she's doing what she's doing. I kind of went over that yesterday. I really think she's purposely doing this to tank her channel. Now, Tangerine's good people. They can stay. It's fine. But I mean, they weren't wrong. You're eating spaghetti? Hell yeah. She's one with the C. Dude, I think she's like, I don't know. I don't know if she's just losing her mind because she really thought, like, she made up this scenario to where she was going to go to Canada and he was going to beg her back. And that's obviously not happening. I think that Salah is obviously staying around and they're talking to each other. But I don't think that he's like telling her, babe, I want you back. Come back. Me and Julia miss you so much, because he can't. And she doesn't, like, she's just so fucked in the head because he hasn't done that yet. And the only thing that I think that she thinks that she can do in order to get his attention, hear me out. The only thing that she can do to get his attention and let him know how serious she is, because he still wants her money, is to absolutely tank her channel. If Salah starts to see Chantel tanking her channel, he might actually worry, because if he's still sticking around enough to collect money from Chantel, he's going to be like, wait a minute now. We both need this. You need it and I need it. So again, it's another power move from Chantel to get Salah and get what she wants out of Salah, because what else could it be? Yes, tank her channel so bad that all she has is a couples channel. Zero regrets. Thank you so much for gifting 20 the YouTube Underground memberships. Let's see who got them. Hold on, let me scroll back up. Panda the Shih Tzu. C. Pammy Sue. Spaced Out ASMR. KF. K Fark. Hello. Jojo. Roger the Cabin Boy. Vickery. Raps Chick. Alice, hello. Breezy for Sheezy, like your name. Django. Found Fiber Arts. Ken. Bubblegum Balls. Anita, hold on. Anita Bath, Master of Nunchucks. Great name. Kez, hello. In a Tizzy. Emma. Michelle, did I get everybody? That was pretty fucking good. Welcome, new members. A word from our sponsor.
Don't worry if life gets a little vinegary.
Yeah.
You've got the sugar to balance it out.
That's right. Yes, I think that was for both of us. Zero regrets. We're going to have to share that message. And thank you so much for 20, the YouTube Underground memberships. Please, ladies and gentlemen, use your custom emojis in the chat. Hello, Snarky. Good to see you. Entertain yourselves for a minute. I got to turn this heater off. That thing dries out my throat so bad. I don't know what I'm going to do in the wintertime. I'm going to have to figure it out. It is a wise pickle. I agree with that. Cousin wife, good to see you. Hello. Holy shit, Langley. Thank you so much for gifting 20 of the YouTube Underground memberships. I ain't gonna be able to do it again, but welcome, all new members. A word from our sponsor.
You're not just reaching for the stars. You're becoming one.
That's right, Langley. Did you hear that? That was also a shared message for both of us. Listen, the look goes with the way that I sound. Hello, everybody. Okay. Who did I see in chat? Oh, Freya, a humidifier. I have one. It's right here behind me. It don't do shit. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. Langley, thank you so much, girl. I appreciate you and good to see you. Hello, Leaky Eye. Good to see you. Do you think I look skinny, babe? You like my sweatshirt? Did anybody see the game today? I didn't see it, but I heard it was a fucking blowout. 41-0. The way I hold the pickle, so dainty. It's just a little dainty pickle, isn't it? Dark, thank you. I'm not gripping the pickle, Michelle. I'm holding the pickle like a dainty pickle, okay? Whatever. Langley, thank you, girl. I appreciate you. Please, members in chat, feel free to use your custom emojis. Mira of Pain says, I've been with you through the husband's deployments, all deaths in the family and a surgery. You have the gift for gab and the ability to make people laugh. Thank you. That is rare. Thank you for making my mornings. That was so sweet. And thank you for glazing me up, Mira of Pain. I appreciate you, girl. And thank you so much for being a member for 10 months. Carolina lost Langley. That sucks. I can't believe I missed the game, but we were sleeping. Spiteful Pinky Jean, holy shit. Thank you so much for gifting 20 the YouTube Underground memberships. Has anybody seen if we got anybody shook out of the tree? Holy shit. Thank you, girl. I appreciate you. A message from the sponsor.
Life's journey is like a pickle.
That's right.
That surprising crunch ultimately makes it more enjoyable.
Hell yeah. That's right. I got some new pickles. I haven't even tried them yet, but I'm going to eventually. Spiteful Pinky Jean, thank you, girls, so much. I appreciate you. You got snow. That's awesome. You didn't see anyone fondue? God, that's such a fun game. Do you guys remember when Sam was live and she got gifted memberships and Chantel got shook out of the tree? Like, dude, that's one of the most epic moments in this community is when Chantel got shook out of the tree. That was such a good time. Cancer Warrior, hey girl, you're a skinny, beautiful legend. Thank you for being the best support group leader of all time. We all love you. I love you guys too, Cancer Warrior, and thank you for glazing me and being a member for 22 months. I've been with you about a year and I thought you were funny as hell. Hell yeah, thank you. I am pretty funny, okay? I will take that one. And you know what? If you make me laugh, okay, you're gonna win me over. I could dislike you a lot, but as soon as you say something that makes me laugh, it's like I can forget and let all those bygones be bygones. I'm really that simple of a person. Kids of Warrior, thank you, hun. Let me see. Going to Cuba next week. Gonna take my dire don't. Gary's shirt, just in case FFG is hiding down there. Okay, so I don't want to really talk a whole lot about Frenchie just because whatever. So she's been MIA, obviously. We haven't heard anything from her. She's been silent on her channel. Like, I wonder what's the plan? What's the plan, Frenchie? Like, what's the next move, right? But she's lurking. And somebody tagged me on Twitter today, and they said that every so often they'll go over her Twitter and see what she's saying, and they haven't been blocked. And today they went over to see if she had, who's not checking to see what Gary's saying? Like most people are. They're nosy, right? It's whatever. So she goes over to Gary's Twitter and she's blocked. This was a fresh block. So she's still blocking, which means she's lurking. And so she's still around. She's watching everything that's going down for sure. Freya, that's funny, girl. She blocked you too, Sassy Mama? Billy says, I check. Yeah, it's just what it is. We're going to check. Sleepy Moo, I don't think that she will. I don't think she will. So listen, guys, we got several videos that we're going to go through today. Most of these are going to be from the clip channels. I got Hot Wasabi pulled up. I got Piggy pulled up. And I just want to go over, because I was looking at my subscriptions before I went live. Let me see. I always got to double check to see what's on my screen. Let me see here. The damn circle. I'm going to call it the circle of death. That's what it feels like. Hey, is this the real Chris? Can anybody verify? Chris says, I'm smoking FFG pack here. I hope you're watching this. See you next Tuesday. Ooh, that's gotta be him. That's him. That was a banger, Chris. Hey, girl. Thank you for this support, Chris. I appreciate you. You get that message loud and clear. I'm going to leave it up there extra long. Okay? Ma'am, we know you're lurking through the community. We know it's you. We know you're around. We know you're on troll accounts. We know all of this. My wife is texting me. One moment, please. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay, she said it. Chris is in chat. Thank you for that, babe. Oh, thank you for whoever just ordered merch. Okay, so listen, let's talk about merch and let's talk about giveaways. If you want a giveaway last week and you haven't heard from me, don't panic. You're in my inbox. I'm getting to you. I'm hoping to get all of that done tomorrow. It's just been a really busy week with Thanksgiving. Then all of a sudden, I don't know, my arm just breaks out of nowhere. So I'm hoping tomorrow to be able to get all of that taken care of, merch orders as well. So thank you guys so much for being patient. Again, don't panic if you're a giveaway winner and you haven't heard back. I got you. You're in my inbox. Like I said, it's been a crazy week. Chris Hunt, thank you for the support and good to see you. Sammy in Brooklyn says, Gary is like a serial killer, always lurking at the scene of the crime. Exactly. Sammy in Brooklyn, exactly. Where is the scene of the crime? Here in Girl World, right here where everything went down. Sammy, thank you for the support. My old makeup Panda Pondu. What? Because I don't do my makeup and get on camera? Well, that's a lot of work. Most of the time, I can't be bothered. Chris, thank you so much for joining memberships and welcome to the Ports. Thank you for being and listen, don't take it personal. It's just what we say. It's supposed to be funny. Thank you for being a poor piece of crap, Chris. We appreciate you so much. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Yaba in chat. Annie is never going to be and never has been. Okay. This one goes out to the one, the only who dropped this absolute bombshell and shook this community the fuck up. This goes out to Chris Feldman. We love you so much.
Annie, are you walking? Are you walking, Annie?
Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? No, she's not. To answer your question, Michael Jackson. No, Annie's not okay. Baby Bug, thank you so much for the super sticker, hon. I appreciate you. Yeah, we're all poor fatties. It's totally fine. It's fine. It happens. Being poor happens. Hey, Amanda. Okay, but like, I would love to see her be gifted a membership and called out from the shadows. Also, broken arm. Fuck. I would love. Okay, nothing is going to top Foodie being shook out of the tree, but Annie being shook out of the tree. If Annie was to get shook out of the tree at this moment in this live stream or any of these live streams, that would be absolutely fucking epic. And that would take the #1 spot. And thank you for the support, hon. Good to see you. As far as the arm situation goes, I don't know. I didn't break shit. It just hurt. I don't know what happened. French Fried Fraud. Thank you for the super sticker, girl. I appreciate you so much. Hey, Seashell Cindy. We just kind of been bullshitting, girl. We didn't have any real plans for tonight. Quixie, thank you for being a member for 14 months. Congratulations, girl. Thank you, Quixie. I appreciate that. You like my dark orange nails the most? The last ones that I did, Panda, these are blue. These are like a winter blue. They got that magnetic strip going down them. I like this. I like this color for winter for sure. Thank you for saying that, Panda. Quixie, thank you for being a member. She's definitely watching on a sock for sure. That's unfortunate. I can never listen. I will say this. Especially when you get to the level of like French Fried Girl, Charlie, me. I mean, a lot of people in this community are at a really good level as far as like people supporting them, doing really good as far as like numbers are concerned. We are in a situation that not a lot of people get to. And to do anything to risk that, to do something like she did, to just not be able to even show your face in this community is so insane. Like nothing when it comes to that. Nothing is ever worth destroying your platform that you have built. I mean, she put in some work and put in some effort to get to where she was. That's crazy. Hey, Charlie, good to see you, hon. Congrats on the 35K, Yaba. Thank you so much, girl. I appreciate you. And thank you for being a member for 11 months. Aw, thank you, girl. And good to see you. Banger of a stream last night, gotta say. Sister Cynthia in the house. You're so funny, Fauntleroy. Gary ran scared. Yeah, I mean, again, for a good reason. For a good reason. I am super excited to see what happens going forward. I mean, just having the POL today, the proof of life of somebody saying that they were recently blocked, for me just was a little bit of an excitement. You know what I'm saying? Charlie, thank you so much for gifting 5 the YouTube Underground memberships, hon. October Rose. Face, is it Facey Maggie? I think so. I'm not positive, but close enough. Wrong tab 783. Gertie and a Crystal 6381. Thank you, girl. And a message from our pickle. Here we go.
When you feel like nothing is going right, go left and keep on keeping on.
That's right, motherfucker. I agree. Charlie, thank you so much, girl. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, spin them, please. New members. Feel free to use your custom emojis in the chat. Hey, Bram, good to see you. Congratulations on 35K. Have a good weekend. You as well, hun. And thank you for being a member for 6 months. I appreciate you. Look at creators supporting each other. Who knew? Troy, I'm telling you, this community wasn't just built on the girls. It was built on other communities supporting other communities in this big communities. If you get what I'm saying. Seriously, that's how it originally started for sure. You're getting order, Langley. What are you getting? I'm enjoying the FFG streams more than Chantel's at this point. Girl, Chantel's taking herself out the game. Like, honestly, I'm so like floored. And I know, listen, dude, we complained so much about how boring Chantel's content was in the past. I've never seen anything like what we're seeing present day. I don't even know what to think about all of it. And again, just like Annie destroyed her platform, Chantel's doing the same to hers. And to think at the end of the day for Chantel, it's all about a man. Like all of the way that she's acting on the internet, whether it be just getting fucking crazy high or just not doing content out of spite, all comes down to the situation. Wait a minute. I just thought about something. Holy shit. Chantel was supposed to have company today. Do you guys remember that? She said it on that stream that she was having company today and she couldn't say who it was. Do you think it's a possibility that she's already met somebody? No way. Who would entertain her? Yeah, she said she was having company and she wasn't. She said she could. I feel like if it was her family, she would say. Like she talked about when her mom came over, she talked about spending time with her aunts. Somebody in chat said, is it Shannon? And she said, no, it's not Shannon. So outside of that, who could it be? You think she's baiting? Maybe. Oh, look, I see some dishwashers in the chat. No, she said it wasn't Shannon. And I think if it was Pete, she would say Pete's. No, I mean, Frenchie, that would be fucking funny. Wouldn't it be hilarious if Frenchie just fell into the cow role and started to hang out with Chantel and became friends and like started a war in the community where it was like them against the reactors? It never would happen, but that would be very entertaining. I think you guys who are saying dishwasher might be right. You never know. You never know. Condoms all over the floor again. Exactly. Just Jamie says, I love to see how some of the greatest creators in this space can still support each other. Absolutely, just Jamie. I love to see that shit. And thank you for the super chat, hun. Finley says, congratulations on the 35K. Well deserved. Thank you so much for all the laughs. Thank you, Finley. And thank you for being a member for 30 months. Frenchie might as well lean in now. She'll never escape what she's done. That's really her only option. Like not to be necessarily in this community, but be on the other side with Amber, with Chantel, with Quirky. In order for it to work and in order for her to continue to make a significant amount of money, I feel 1,000% that's what she should do. Finley girl, I appreciate you and thank you so much for the support. Cara Belly says, congratulations, Yaba. Thank you, Cara, and thank you for the support. I appreciate you, hun. Salah's sister. Doesn't Salah's sister live in Canada? Ooh, snarky. That's another good guess for sure. Fondue says baiting. I don't think it's Shannon. I really don't think it's Shannon. A lot of people are saying Frenchie. That's so funny. Roommates? Who? No, she's not getting any roommate. There's nowhere for anybody to stay. Her place is too small. Lindsay, thank you so much for gifting one the YouTube Underground membership. Who got it? A Miss Lori. Is it Lori, Georgia? Welcome, welcome. New member. Thank you, Lindsay. Good to see you, girl. Commercial Girl says, I've been riding with you since before the Angry Lee picture burning. Oh my God. Epic moments. Absolutely epic. I love this group every morning. Love to you and Sham. Thank you, girl. I appreciate that. And thank you for being a member for 13 months. God, that was so hilarious. I've set 2 things on fire so far since I've been here in this community. The Angry Lee picture and Dell's list. I had somebody send me a copy of Dell's list, and then I went outside and set that shit on fire. Good times. Hey, it works. Thank you for being a member, hon. I appreciate you. Okay, so look, I was scrolling through my subscriptions or whatever, my For You page on YouTube, and Hungry Fat Chick came up. And I'm assuming Hungry, and I'm glad that she hasn't been, to be quite honest, because that really sucks, especially in her situation. Like I've said it before. I mean, I don't know. Like, I get people who would think that she would benefit from losing her monetization, but I'm kind of shocked that she's not trying to, like, maybe think about doing something else, doing some different kind of content. I would be, again, I would be nervous. You can't tell me that she hasn't got something on her channel, like a warning or had a video taken down or had a video 18 plus. There's no way that she's escaped all of that. I watched her today, just food. And I understand that Candy's also in a position to where what could she do outside of mukbangs? And I really don't know, but I guess if I was her, I would definitely be thinking about, like, okay, they're coming down pretty hard on people. What can I figure out outside of mukbangs that I can do to still be able to do content on YouTube? And she's not. Let's take a look here. Let me go ahead and get myself a drink and play some of this damn video.
Hey y'all, today we're doing Sonic. Oh my goodness, I am so excited for this shake. This is, I think, peppermint bark brownie shake.
Hell yeah, that sounds good as shit. I ain't even mad at you. Peppermint bark brownie, is that what she just said? Hey babe, would you come get my cup and get me something to drink? Hey Kiva, good to see you. You hate Sonic? We rarely go to Sonic. We don't have a whole lot of Sonics in this area. But I don't think I hear many people saying that they don't like Sonic. I feel like as far as like fast food, and again, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm unfamiliar. Empress, watch it, okay? But I've always heard that people like Sonic in their food, especially their ice. I hear that their ice is top tier. And I've had their ice before. It is pretty good, for sure. They even sell their ice. Did you guys know that? You can go to Sonic and you can just get a bag of Sonic ice. Hell yeah. She just laid down. No, I think she's up. I think she's at her computer.
Sonic? I'm like, what? That sounds so good.
Oh, Miss Butler says it's really bad and always cold. Really? You like Culver's? Yeah, Culver's is good.
Extra berry.
Yeah, we were getting those over the summer. The lemon berry slush, extra berries. Dude, I love fast food. Clearly, I'm not a fan of Sonic. Really? Interesting. Yeah, I want that Canadian stuff. That shit is so good. Dude, I've been drinking the hell out of that Canadian stuff tonight. I'm just like, no regrets.
Oh, no. The sticker's sticking to me. It's sticking to my thumbnail. And over here, I've got the...
We're not going to watch the whole thing, guys. We're just kind of going to scan through it, let her take her food out of the bag just to get an idea of, since all these new rules have been, or maybe not even new rules. Maybe they're just enforcing the rules that have been there for a while, just to see what Candy thinks about it. I believe she's at the point, well, this is what works for me, and I'm just going to keep on going and then worry about it when something happens, which is so dangerous, man. Like, I'm sure she's had the conversation or she's thought about it. I would just love to know, like, what the backup plan is if something happens. Hey, really, Billy. Guys, it's past my bedtime. What's happening? Nothing much. Don't worry. Nothing exciting. No big drama has went down. We're just hanging out. We're just, having a late night stream. It's totally fine. You can watch us on the replay gang in the morning when you've had your rest. And thank you for your support, hon. I appreciate you. Even if I'm jet lagged, I wouldn't choose to eat Sonic of all places. That's so crazy.
New green apple.
Hey, 10KD, 10KD. You have to talk your husband into allowing you to get the Breville machine. You have to. Like I'm telling you, you won't regret it. I promise. But here's what I need to tell you about that machine. I'm pretty sure she's already lived longer than she's anticipated. Do you like my new light? My key light? Elgato key light? Do you think it looks good? I like it. I think it's great. Where's my son? Why didn't you knock on his door and tell him? Well, then you should have told me. When the kids don't listen to you, you come to me.
And then I forgot the cat is still out.
You fed the cats with the dogs out? Oh, that's a rookie mistake.
I got under control. Come on, Jack.
It doesn't sound like it.
Come on, Jackie.
Jack, did you have yourself some fancy feast tonight? What happened at Candy's weight loss journey? Same thing that happens to all the other girls' weight loss journeys. It sounds good. They like it enough to present it to their audience. And then a couple of days later or that day, they start regretting and missing their food and their comforts and things like that. Well, fuck, maybe I'm wrong about Sonic. I don't know. I don't eat Sonic. Like I said, we don't have Sonics around here really. For whatever reason, I thought people like Sonic, but I might be wrong about that. Maybe I'm thinking of somewhere else.
Slush.
You need a die or don't sticker, Rachel? Dude, we do giveaways all the time, and we do sticker giveaways too. You just got to be listening. I'm not doing giveaways right now because I need to get caught up on this week, what all I need to ship out or whatever. And as soon as I do, we'll go back to the giveaways. I just don't want to get super behind and make everybody wait forever.
And they only had like large and Route 44. Stop sticking to
That's
me.
a big bag.
So I got those.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, 10KD. But to go back to what I was saying about the machine or whatever, the Breville, is that what it's called? I'm saying it right, I think. You have to make sure that you watch the videos. I had a girl come over, one of Raylan's friends' moms come over, and she's like, I have the same machine, but I don't know how to take care of it. I was like, you have to watch the videos. You have to because if you don't take care of it, your coffee is going to taste like trash. It's not going to run right. You just got to learn the machine, which takes time and it takes effort. And a lot of people can't be bothered because they're so used to putting coffee grounds in their coffee machine and calling it a day or just having their shit made for them. And they don't have the patience. And you're talking about like a $600-700 machine. Like you have to put the time in to learn the damn machine. And I promise you it's worth it. Would you help me pick up a cab if I offered you $2K? I want the chat's answer too. I know I would. I would tell you keep your $2,000 and I got you. I don't even need your money. I'm going to go help you get this cat. Absolutely. Wouldn't think twice about it. And that's how shit works. If my people or whatever call me and they're like, I need help rescue a cat. I'm like, say less, bitch. We got this. Absolutely. I wouldn't even fucking hesitate on that. If I could, I mean, I don't know about making a trip to Florida. I guess I could. I could figure something out. And then we take care of the situation for sure.
Just get into it. I got a couple of new items.
Especially us together, because I know we're going to have a fucking time rescuing a cat, hanging out, seeing each other, going live in person together. Are you kidding me? Absolutely. Really, Billy says Sonic drinks, thumbs up. Sonic food, thumbs down. Except the tots. They are bomb. I've had their tots. I can absolutely agree with that. But I am a tot kind of girl. I do love a good tot for sure. Really, Billy, thank you for the support, hun. You're down for 40? Hell yeah.
Oh, there's my chili cheese dog. My chili cheese tots. And I've got the Frito cheese wrap thing.
All right.
To try, that's new. And I've never had their groovy fries without.
Hey, have y'all seen the I haven't seen it like at McDonald's. We don't go to McDonald's, but I've been seeing it on the TikTok. Dude, and they're going to fucking have me in the drive-thru wasting food. It is what it is. I'm going to tell you all right now, the odds of me going through McDonald's if we get the Grinch adult Happy Meals here are very likely. I mean, I don't have to waste the food. I have kids that will eat the food. I'm just saying. Grinch adult, I don't know, like all of a sudden now McDonald's wants to give the people what they want, and they're tapping into the adults who grew up on the cool toys and everything, which is kind of super smart for them considering their food freaking sucks. So now they're coming out with like cool toys, and they're not targeting the kids. They're going for the adults who that they want the nostalgia and everything. And so I don't know if they're in McDonald's yet, but I've been seeing people post that shit on the TikTok. I'm there. I don't want no socks. I want the globe. Are you telling me we're not getting the snow globes? I don't want no socks. I want the snow globe. No way we're not getting the snow globes. I will riot if we don't get the snow globes. They have them now, Claudia Robinson. Langley says she moans before she even tastes, but I have a soft place for her. Yeah, I feel like Candy's at the point, Langley, where it's just like she can't even help herself. Like she's on fucking auto drive for sure. Toys R Us, I feel like they've been trying to make a comeback for a little while. They've got like Toys R Us. I think there's one in New York. I don't know. Like they have a couple. And I think they've been trying to make a comeback. I don't know if that'll necessarily happen, but maybe. You have a Labubu snow globe, and I want a Grinch McDonald's snow globe, and I'm not paying $200 off of eBay. You can keep them for that price. Langley girl, thank you for the support. Hell yeah, Panda Pondu, why not?
Chili and cheese.
On the first, okay.
Oh, it's so
What
pretty.
else you got, me girl?
I got corn dog.
Corn dog, huh?
Oh, I got napkins.
Pogo.
And I got the double pretzel Sonic Smasher burger. Good try.
You know,
All right,
you
so
don't need all that.
Putting that in the middle. My tots and my dogs. My Frito pie wrap thing. And corn dog in front. Ooh. Put one of these drinks over here and one of them over here.
I'm not even outraged really about the amount of food. I mean, obviously, I think I am, but the more, what did you pay for that, Candy? Like, what are you getting? This was posted 7 hours ago. 6,910 views 7 hours ago. 694 thumbs up. I mean, by the time you buy your food, how much money are you actually making from this video? Yeah, she should just do mukbangs. I agree. Like, this is so insane. And not only that, but she's having it delivered. Like, she doesn't drive. She paid around $75 for this. Oh my God. $45.50, somebody says. And she's in Las Vegas. So everybody knows that. So I don't know if prices are more expensive where she is. I would say more than likely they probably are.
Ooh-wee. Y'all, I hope y'all are doing good. Oh man, I'm in pretty good spirits today. Yeah.
Kara, that's what I'm saying. I'm taming a feral kitten. Loki had a name day one. Exactly. And was playing and coming out to me for food before Blanche was even out of her carrier regularly. Exactly. Who? Because she's doing it. Listen, it's all calculated with Chantel. It's all calculated. She's rage baiting. She's doing this whole show and doing all this, not naming the cat and looking off like this, looking out her window. She's doing all that shit on purpose. It's gross. Kara, thank you for the super chat, hun. Hey, Fifi. Good to see you. Jordy, hello. I think Goody, or you mean Foodie, hitting hard meds lately? Dude, I think it's a little bit of everything. I really do. Prices in Vegas are insane. I believe that.
Definitely nothing to complain about here. Okay. Green apple slush.
It's a big ass cup of sugar. It's a big ass cup of sugar. Listen, Candy, I'm gonna save it because there's no point in preaching to you, but you're older. I think she's in her 50s. I mean, she's not old, but she's older. Like, you can only get away with this shit for so long. I don't know how you're not worried and paranoid and concerned about your future. Maybe these people get to a place and they just accept their fate. And here's the problem. You think that until it happens to you. You think, you know what? I'll worry about it then, or I don't even care. I want to be able to eat whatever I want now. And if that means I'm going to cut 20, 30, how many ever years off of my life, then so be it. Like, you think that shit now until that shit finally happens. Because if you think it's just going to happen like that and you're just all of a sudden just not going to be here, this shit is going to be slow. It's going to be painful. You're going to suffer through it. And you're going to have lots and lots and lots and lots of regrets. You're not going to look back on this and say, I'm happy that I decided to, she's 150 in death fat years. I agree. You're not going to think back and say that you had no regrets, that I'm totally fine with me eating the amount of food and what kind of food and drinking the sugar and these big drinks. You're going to regret all of that. You're going to say, why? Why did I do that? Why didn't I change? Why did I let myself get to this point to where I need a caretaker and I'm in inpatient treatment and now I have diabetes and they're amputating my leg, my foot, whatever the situation may be. You're not going to look back at your life and say, oh, I'm totally okay with the choices I made. You're going to regret this shit. You're going to regret it that you did not make a change. And Candy, I'll leave you with this. It's never too late. I mean, I guess you can get to a point to where it's too late when medically you're so far gone. But I think in your case, it's not too late to make the change. Because I'm telling you now, you're going to regret this shit right here. And listen, for anybody out there who's struggling with this kind of addiction or whatever, you don't necessarily have to just give it all up. And I think that's what scares a lot of the girls is that they just see they can't imagine seeing their life without this kind of food. It's all about, like everybody knows, it's all about moderation and maybe having a day or month. And I know a lot of people can't handle that, but that's just what it is, man. Life is not easy. Miss Victor Charlie, hello. Congrats. I've been watching since the fashion show. Aw. Plus, your first reaction to that was the right one. Would love for you to put that one back up. Get some tea. Oh, the reaction to the fashion show? God, I don't even remember how it went. I'll definitely watch it and see if I can put it back up. I think I could on that one. There was no food involved that I can remember, just obese people. We'll see. I'll go through and see, hun. And thank you for the support. I appreciate you. Pickle Fanny, you're not blocked. I see you in chat. Sorry if I didn't see you. I get to just jab in my jaws and I miss a lot of people. I apologize. Anyways, let's move on from Candy. I've given her the speech that she needs, the motivation to get herself in order and change your life. Welcome to our TED Talk, Candy. Love you so much. All right. Let's see here. Hey, did they change this? What's that X? Don't be taking screenshots of me when I'm doing that, you weirdos. Stop screen share. Okay. Moving on. We are going to watch, what time is it? 10 after 10. Okay, we're good. I'm not even tired. I had a really good nap with Sam when I got back, so I feel really good. Jordy City of Thieves says neither of Candy's parents made it to their 50s due to weight-related issues. Holy shit. She's wailing a thin line. She's the one I would love to see get healthy. You know what? I don't think Candy realizes like the power that or the influence, I shouldn't say power, the influence that she would have in this community by her being the one to make the change, especially because she's the older. I think she's the oldest out of the older, the death fats. Sorry, Candy. It is what it is, right? So if she was the one who did it, and especially because she's the most, I feel like the most, is this the right word? Respected of the girls. It could have an impact and it could be motivation for people, especially her age, because I feel like people reach a certain age, dude. I talk to people in my life that I grew up with and I know we went to school together and shit. And they just not a lot, but some of these people that I talk to, they talk like that's it. Like, I'm like, dude, you're 40 something years old. What do you mean? Like, going through with weight loss surgery, or a lot of them, like, I give them the business too, and they smoke. And I'm like, what are you smoking for, bro? Why are you doing that? Like, don't you want to be able to enjoy your life? Well, I'm 40 something years old. I'm a grandma now, this, that. And I'm just like, listen, bro, that just sounds like so ridiculous to even say things like that. I don't understand it. So my point is, for somebody like Candy's age to come in and motivate people, especially like older people struggling, I think would do a lot of good for the community. Will she do it? I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to say no, she never will, but you never know. I mean, you got to do something different, Candy, because YouTube is cracking down on if they haven't hit your channel yet, they probably will. And I'm not wishing that on you. I'm just being realistic. So if you could turn that around, hold on to your monetization, completely change your content, it would be worth it. I know you're scared of losing the viewers that are there that want to watch the mukbangs, but what you need to understand that it's rebranding. Get rid of those people and get a whole new community. It'll be worth it at the end of the day. But anyways, Jordy, thank you for the support. Holy shit, Langley, thank you so much for gifting 20 the YouTube Underground memberships. So welcome, new members. Please feel free to use your custom emojis in the chat. Hey, I had my old thing up here that I used to do when I did memberships. Whatever. We'll stick with the pickle for now because I feel like we're pickled out. We need like a pickle part 2. We're not going to get really any new messages and we're regurgitating the same stuff. Not that I don't appreciate you, Pickle, and everything that you've done for our community. I absolutely do. I'm just saying we need to switch it up. We'll see. Maybe I can plug this in the USB and update it or something. How do I get an updated Pickle? I don't see a slot. Anyways, this is for you, Langley.
Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts.
That's for Candy, bro. That's Candy's message. Langley, thank you for that amazing message. The Hungry Fat Chick Girl, we appreciate you, and thank you for the gifted memberships. Yeah, I mean, no, you're not wrong. Upstairs down the hall, like, for seriously, like if you have to continue on with mukbangs and that's all you can do, then maybe use your YouTube channel just to talk and then go to a website that allows the feeder content. Like, I don't disagree with that. And actually, that's probably not a bad idea. It's so sad. Yeah, I mean, addiction is sad. And I think that's what a lot of people forget. And it's, at the end of the day, it is addiction. Like, being addicted to food is absolutely an addiction. I won't say that, like, I feel like Foodie would like to, when she would pull that ableist shit, I don't agree with that. Like, I just don't. But it's absolutely an addiction for sure. Cindy says, I adopted a kitten 3 days ago. She's about 7 weeks old. My granddaughter named her Bagheera. I'm probably not pronouncing that right. After the panther in the Jungle Book. Oh, she's on me all the time. And I love that. The cat community has changed me. Oh, that's so awesome, Cindy. Congratulations on your new baby. I love that so much. Oh, I love baby kitties. That's okay. Moving on. Cindy, thank you for the support, hun. We need a new vegetable. Right, Cal? For sure. Oh, look at the paws in the chat. Era of Eva. Hey, girl. Hi, mama. Congrats on the 35K. You deserve the world. You're doing the Lord's work. Thank you from the community to support group. Love to the support group. Yaba and Sam. Thank you, Eva. I appreciate you, girl. And thank you so much for glazing me up in the community. Pickle is an unk. Yes, exactly. Jordy says, preach a Yaba. 40 to 50 is middle of your life. Think of how long ago 40 years was, and you still got to 40. You got 40 plus to go. That's a long time worth of living. Girl, I don't understand it. And I don't know. Like, I try to motivate people and talk to them, and and this is the way that I explained it. And it's been a few years since I had this conversation with that person. And I always for whatever reason, sticks with me. Like, certain conversations will stick out with people But I remember I was like, I just feel like I'm just getting started, bro. Like I cannot understand and get down with that mindset. I can't. Like I will still be working on myself at 60, at 70. Like as long as I'm alive and I still got the will to live in me, I just want to do better. Jordy, thank you for the support, hun. Seattle Sapphire, hello, girl. Hey, support group replay gang. Good to see you, hun, and thank you so much for the support. See you on the replay. You see how my voice is sounding better because the heater's off? That's how fast it happens. I mean, it's still a little hoarse, but it's better than what it was. All right, did I get caught up? I think I did. Okay, let me share out our girl, Hot Wasabi. Love her so much. Another amazing clip channel in this community. I'm going to pin her channel to the top of the chat. If you are not subbed up to Hot Wasabi, make sure you can we get Hot Wasabi to 5K tonight? I didn't realize she wasn't there. Please, if you're not subbed up to Hot Wasabi, go sub up. Let's try to get Hot Wasabi to 5K subscribers tonight. She doesn't need that many more. I think it's like 300. Okay, she is putting in the Lord's work over there. Even now, including Quirky Love Rosee, which is very appreciated because Rosee goes live for hours. She's like a Chantel. Like when Chantel used to do her long ass live streams, and more than likely you're gonna miss a lot because who's got that kind of time? And then we have these great clip channels, Just Saying, Piggy, Hot Wasabi that cuts that shit down so we don't miss the good shit, including Rosee in on that present day. Oh man, thank you for that. Seriously, anybody out there clipping that shit for sure. You always give me a hard time over that, really, Billy. Thank you for the support, Paul. How do I say it? Paul. That sounds the same to me. Whatever. What do you want from me? Hot Wasabi's edits are good. And let me tell you something, y'all. Charlie kills it. Hot Wasabi kills it. Scar has been putting out some great thumbnails. I appreciate the time and effort that you guys, like, I'm telling you, I see that and I'm like, oh shit, I got to step my game up too. Like, damn, putting in the work on the thumbnails too. Like that shit, look, I'm inspired. I'll leave it at that. I love it. I love when new channels are doing new stuff. And I'm like, hell yeah, that inspires me to want to do different shit on my channel too. You've been stuck on Hot Wasabi's videos lately? Yeah, me too. She's a good time. All right, let me get it pulled up. Okay, we're good. We're good over there. All right. This one is titled Quirky Love Rosee is in love with a stranger. Here we go again. Now this is new. This is breaking news. If you were not aware, Quirky Love Rosee seems like she's met her a new love interest. I think it's a woman. I haven't got all the details. Sam's been trying to update me. I've been listening to a couple clip channels, but as far as like the love interest, I know just a little bit. I know that I'm pretty sure it's a woman. I know there's a hickey involved and something to do with the Thanksgiving get together. I feel like every time Rosee goes somewhere, she's just a whole ass hoe, Rosee. Like you can't take you nowhere without you coming back with hickeys and hooking up stories. Like, holy shit. I thought you were like picky about the people that you look. I know you ain't picky. I ain't trying to be mean, bro, but I'm sorry. It ain't even got nothing to do with necessarily the way you look. Well, yeah, it does a lot. But the fact that that kitchen is filthy, I know everything else is filthy. All right. So you ain't going to tell me that you're very picky about the people that you're over there dicking down. I'm sorry. No way. No way. Yeah, I know. It's great, isn't it? Delaware Pearl, thank you so much for joining the official support group member, or being an official support group member. Welcome. Appreciate you, girl. Their desperation is crazy. Foodie, FFG, Rosee are desperate as fuck. I agree with that statement, Cancer Warrior. Absolutely. All right, Rosee, you, ma'am, have the floor.
I feel a new era amongst us.
I'm sorry that I am so late. I just walked through the door. So, my bad. I was not expecting this day to go.
Let me pause her right there. Rosee reminds me so much of Chantel. You know, like every time you give a death fat a crumb, every time Chantel would go do anything, and this is how you know when Foodie was lying about certain things, because if there's no video proof of her losing her house, then it didn't happen. Because they don't have a life to the extent that if they leave the house, it needs to be documented. Because people are, I'm really outside. Hello, I left the house today. Here's a picture to prove it. They are desperate for people to believe that they've actually left their house. So they will post about it. She made a whole ass post on her community tab post saying how she was going to be late or she wasn't going to do a stream because she was out enjoying real life. That's how I know that Rosee, if she's not filming it, showing proof of it, it doesn't happen. It just doesn't. She even talked about during her members only live stream, it's all she can talk about. She's similar to Chantel in that way. Exactly. I'm telling you, I really feel like Rosee is Chantel 6 years ago. It's like they're almost like the same person. It's so crazy how everybody in this area or whatever is so much similar to each other. Like you could say that she's similar to ALR, or she's similar to Foodie. It's so bizarre, man. But I guess to be fair, that if anybody, like, I don't know, man. Like, listen, when you get to be a certain size and, you know, obviously you are going to be similar to other people who are 600 and plus pounds, right? It's just part of the package, I guess. Anyways, I'll go ahead and let you finish, Quirky. Rosee hates the comparisons, but it's true. Yeah. I mean, again, I would go as far to say as most death fats are very similar. Not exactly the same, but very similar. Filthy, desperate, lazy. What else am I forgetting? Oh, mean, angry, hateful, spiteful. They're all going to share the same qualities. They got to be a certain size because of issues with themselves, and poor decision has nothing to do with me. They're the same. Yeah, liars is another one. Raven, yes, thank you.
Look at the house.
Attention seeking, absolutely. Greedy, gluttonous, yeah. She bathes in the swimming pool, man.
Thanksgiving was great. I had a great time. I'm so fucking jazzed, Josie. Like, the jazz levels are off the charts, okay? I'm fucking...
Oh, also, I would like to add that, Rosee, you've been getting litty alone. It's almost as if you're turning into a wino. I'll be seeing you over there, girl, drinking down that wine. And you know the problem with Rosee drinking the wine, like the big problem, it's going to take her a lot of liquor to get to a certain place, if you know what I mean. Like when you are that big and you've got that much mass on your body, you've got to drink more to have some kind of, you know, to be drunk. And you're already in a very, very, very dangerous space being the size that you are. And then you want to drink liquor on top of that. Oh my God. I know you ain't over there saying nothing about me and telling people to read up on my lore. Motherfucker, I ain't 700 pounds sitting there being a wino thinking I'm cool on the internet. Like, you need to knock that the F off, Rosee. You want to talk about lore, sweetheart? We can talk about lore. Where's what's his name? You know, the questionable guy that you were desperate to be in a relationship with a few months ago, the one that you were chasing after, even though all of those disgusting things were pointed out to you, the accusations made against that person. Do you want a reminder of the accusations against the man that Rosee was chasing after? Jeff. That's his name, Jeff. And I'm going to tell you, it's the same as Chantel. Remember how Dishwasher was an absolute degenerate and she chased and she chased and she chased after all the accusations, after all the proof that was showed to Chantel of what a bad person Dishwasher was. She kept going and kept going and kept going and kept going. And it wasn't until he said, stop it or I'm going to get a restraining order, that she stopped trying to engage in a relationship with the Dishwasher. Same thing with Quirky. I'd go as far as to say it's worse, because the accusations that were made against Jeff was SA of a severely disabled person. And she had the audacity, instead of just cutting that person off because it's not fucking worth it, but to come to her YouTube platform and defend it. Tell me more about my lore, Rosee. Go ahead. Go send people to read up on my lore. Please do. Because I tell you what, it doesn't involve that. It doesn't involve that. Rosee exaggerates sometimes when she's drinking too. It's so lame. It's embarrassing. It's as if you are watching teenage girls get together and have a couple of drinks before they're 21. Do you guys remember, for those of you out there who participated in drinking before you were 21? I'll use myself for an example. I used to think I was so cool. I will never forget, because there was a liquor store in my neighborhood and they would sell me liquor and they would never card me, right? For whatever reason, don't know, didn't care at the time, right? Now I'm like, what the fuck? Back then was a little bit different too. But I'll never forget the day I turned 21 and I drove my ass. So me and my friend, me and my girls, here we are. It's Friday. I'm 21. I was just have my ID ready. And there you go. Look at it. Look, he's like, I don't need it. I'm like, no, take it. And he's reading it. He's like, oh, happy birthday. I'm like, that's right. You see that today? I'm legal, baby. I thought I was so cool. You know, that's just how it is. When you're younger and you're a teenager, you think smoking a cigarette is cool. You got your little pinner of a joint. You're so... Everybody needs to see me smoking my joint, ladies and gentlemen. I'm 15 years old. You see this? Everybody needs to see this but my mother, because she'll fuck me up if she sees this pinner in my hand, okay? And then the exaggeration that came with it. I'll never forget the first time I smoked weed. I'm going to tell y'all a story really quick. It sticks out. It's a very core memory of my childhood. QLR's nose looks like Salah's mangled cupcake recipe. I'm dead. I can't unsee it. Congrats on the 35K. Oh my God. You're right, Fondue. It really does. Holy shit. Fondue, thank you so much for the support, hun. Charlie says, I thought I was the baddest when I took my first shot of Henny. Bitch, I had the Hennessy bottles, the Tanqueray bottles. You think after we got done drinking those when we were 16 years old, we were throwing those away? No, we're going to place them all over my friend's house. My friend moved out of her parents' house when she was 16 years old because she got pregnant. She had her baby. Her mom said, you got to go, bitch. So that's where I spent the majority of my childhood, my teen years or whatever, is being with her. So we drink Tanqueray, Hennessy. What was the other one? What was the one, the Tupac song? And the reason that you were going to drink it, not Hypnotic. Not Tanqueray. What was it, bro? It was like that wine stuff. Anyways, we would have those bottles all over the house. We thought that shit was so cool. I was in the 8th grade and I was with my best friend, and she had a sister that was really popular, right? She was too. No, so I was in 6th grade because she was still in school. I was in 6th grade. Her sister was in 8th grade. She was really popular, really pretty girl, had all the cool friends, right? So, of course, I want to hang out with these people. I'm 12 years old. Whatever you need me to do, Alizé. Thank you, Alizé. Yes. My friend used to have the empty liquor bottle collection at the top of her fridge. Yeah, so you know what I'm talking about. So anyways, they were like, you want to smoke a joint? And I'm like, oh my God, because let me tell you something. My mom, she was not on that shit, okay? I knew if she got wind that I was doing illegal drugs. You want to know where it was? It was at the church parking lot. It was at a school dance. We went to a private school, so the church, the school, it's all connected, right? So there's like 50 of us. This story is hilarious. There's like 50 of us. And this joint is probably the smallest joint I've ever seen in my entire life. It was probably all paper. But I tell you what, oh my God, you would have thought that I had smoked, I don't know, that was like heroin or something, the way I'm so, oh my God. And I'm in 6th grade, mind you, right? I just can't believe how high I am. Like, do I look high? Are my eyes red? You think my mom's going to notice? Will she smell it on me? Like, that's how you are when you're a kid, if you're involved in that kind of lifestyle. And that present day, long story short, is the way that Rosee or Foodie for that matter, or Amberlynn, how they act as grown-ass adults. And that's why for the majority of us, it's so cringy, because we've all got a story like that. I would say the majority of us can share a similar story where we thought we were so cool, first time smoking weed or drinking alcohol or smoking a cigarette. You know what I'm saying? And it's so bizarre to see these grown-ass women, 30s and 40 years old, acting like this. And then the condoms on the floor and the panning the camera over all these condoms. It's like, so what life experience have you ladies even have if we are still here mentally? That's what I think of. Fondue, thank you for the support, hun. Arse over teacup, hello. Call me mean. I don't care. All I see is Jeanette from the Chipmunks with QLR. I can't watch her. Me attitude. Listen, but this is what you need to take away from that arse over teacup. When you've got somebody mentally 13 forever, exactly. When you have somebody, it's opposite, right? I'm having to point the opposite way. When you have somebody, and I really don't want to be mean, but it is what it is. In Quirky's position, because you have to take in everything, not the fact that she's just 772 pounds. It's everything, right? We could go on about that. We're not going to. And when they're cocky and when they think that they're cool, that is when they start to become entertaining. You know, to have somebody in this position thinking that they're cool or they're better than people or they're better than Chantel or they're better than the Amberlyns. For me, say less. You've got me. You've sold me on your content because that shit is fucking amazing. Arse over teacup, thank you for the support, hun. Knock it off, hot wasabi. I mean, fuck you up. Danny Jean says, damn, it feels good to be a gangster. Don't it though, girl?
Who do you
Oh,
think
wait.
you
I don't
are?
have that one. Oh, well, close enough. Here, you get a twofer.
How fucking dare you?
Right before Christmas, bitch.
Danny Jean, good to see you, and thank you for the support. We're gonna get through the damn video. Listen, I do love nothing more than to sit here and talk about how that, like, there's just something missing with all of them. Like, where's the life experience? Like, what happened? What did you do in your 20s? Like, what happened to that? What did you do in your early 30s? Like, how are we still here is my point. Like, how is Chantel still where she is mentally? And she's in her 40s. I guess we could answer that honestly.
Jazzy McJazzerson right now. So it's just like, where do I start? I guess I'll start so I got off the live. As y'all saw, the past few weeks have been a lot. My pain has been astronomical. And
You're 600 pounds. That's to be expected. Surely you're not blaming anything else as far as pain is concerned other than your massive size. There's no way. That's not possible. And trust me, I already know that you do. Okay. I get on Twitter enough and I do catch you enough to know that you blame your pain on anything and everything but your size. And again, sign me up. Because what? Who is this size and not in pain around the clock? I would say if you're this size and you're not in pain around the clock, consider yourself really lucky. Really lucky. Because when you're carrying around this kind of weight, your knees, your back, your hips, everything has to hurt.
I hit an apex yesterday. And just to be totally transparent, like, I had a full-blown meltdown. I finally just let myself feel feelings I've been shoving down and cried for like an hour straight. And I used to cry like that. Probably I would consider very often. That used to be a problem I had. But like post.
Did you ever think about changing anything? If you're that upset to the point that you're actually having breakdowns and you're crying, did you ever think about maybe trying to change your situation and find a reason of why things are so bad that you're crying the way that you are? I'm just saying.
A certain point after moving back to Florida, or not back to Florida. But I was just really struggling. I ended up calling my mom and I just vented to her and really.
That's unfortunate. And you know what? Here's the thing. Like, it's a blessing to have your parents to talk to and to vent to and to help them work you through problems that you're having. But I can't imagine that you're the type of person that wants to hear. Like most parents, they're willing to listen to their kid and they're going to help them. They're going to tell them what they need to hear. And that kid already knows that I'm going into this and my mom is going to tell me the truth and she's going to tell me what I need to hear. But I'm going to go out on a limb and say, hey, MC, yes, girl, still up. Dumb Not Dumber says, congrats on the 35K. Now Dirt Neck is under 35. Ooh, sucks to suck, karma. Bitch. Bloop, bloop. That sucks. That's unfortunate. Dumb Not Dumber, thank you for the support, hun. Appreciate you. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that your mom knows that she can't tell you the truth, because if she tells you the truth, you're probably going to get mad at her, get upset at her, maybe possibly verbally abuse her. And I could tell by the clip that was going around on Twitter when the parents were on a live stream, which is so weird. It's so weird that her parents are involved to the extent that they're doing panels with Rosee. Entertaining, I'll say that, but it's still weird, right? And that day that she was about to have that meltdown or whatever, and her parents are like, it's okay, Rosee. It's going to be okay. You're going to be just fine. That's all I needed to see, right? So the conversations and her venting to her mom's not going to be able to have the conversation with her to where she can actually help her, because she knows that Rosee doesn't want to hear the truth. So I think that her mother probably shares a lot in common with Smee. They know that they have to walk on eggshells having conversations with their kids. I can't be bothered. You want me to talk to you like we're living in La La Land to want to click. Call me when you want to hear what the fucking truth. And I can promise you when my kids are older, they're going to know that if they really want to hear the truth and want, to hear what's best for them, that's going to be the only way that they're going to call me, because I'm not going to lie to them. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, because none of that is going to help your life. I'm going to give you the real deal and give you my advice and help you through that, but I'm never going to lie to you, even if it means I got to hurt your feelings. That is how it's supposed to be. Shava says, congrats on all your success, Yaba. I've been a viewer since 2019. Oh my God, you are an OG, Shava. I appreciate you, and thank you so much for the support. Let me heart your comment, girl. Enabling, exactly. Involving your mother in this woman. I mean, here's the thing that you got to remember. Rosee's 34 years old. She's a grown ass adult. She's 34 years old. So as a parent, this is like one of a parent's worst nightmare. You're 34 years old. You're still living at home. You're a total disaster. Not only are you a total disaster, but you're airing it out for everybody to see, right? And now you're venting to your mom, of all people. Oh man, that's just crazy.
Confided in her and shit that I haven't been saying to people about just like where my mental state's been, how I've been struggling to cope. And so I took an Ativan after I spent some of that time.
An Ativan? How old is Quirky? 34, 35? She's 34 now. What's Ativan? Is that for like anxiety? Not to mock anxiety. I'm not trying to do that, but you have a lot to be anxious about, Quirky. You're not wrong. And I know you want to blame that on like other things, but you should definitely be anxious at the fact that you're 34 years old, 736 pounds, and you keep going. Like, what happened to the walker and the walks and the diets and everything like that? Like, you are trying to go full speed in the opposite direction. Like, you are just, every time that Sam's watching you, or I turn on Scar or Scrange or one of these people who react to Rosee, she's just, and they're not like clipping out so we can see all of the food that she's eating. She's just always eating. She's on live stream for hours upon hours. She eats at the stove. I said, what is she doing? Sam was watching her on her computer and she had her chair pulled up to the stove and she was eating dinner. I'm like, why is she eating dinner at the stove? Like, and it's just a constant consumption of calories all day. So I know when she's off stream, nothing's different. Her obsession with food and consumption, I do believe, and you might disagree with me, and that's okay. And I've seen the way that Amber and Chantel obsess over food, but the level that Quirky is obsessed over food, in my opinion, from what I've seen, tops the both of them. It's a lot. Like, and because her obsession is like not necessarily just I don't know, it's everything. Cleaning out the refrigerator, freezing things for 7 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you know, you know. If you've been watching, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Yes, bamboozled. It's fine. You can disagree.
I'm just like, and I finally just like had an emotional release. And then I felt.
No, she didn't just pack snacks, Chantel's greasy, smelly bald spots. I'm so glad that you brought that up. That's a good point. She didn't just pack snacks to go to the ER. Okay? She packed snacks to go to the ER because she thought she was having a heart attack.
I fell asleep not long after, and I slept until my alarm went off. For the first time in what has felt like literal weeks, I slept uninterrupted. It was just exactly what I needed. I woke up
We don't give a shit. You have no responsibilities. You sleep and you eat. Okay? You are the most fucking you don't even have a cat litter box to scoop, and thank God for that. Okay? You can just lay around and do nothing 24/7. Don't come on here and act like you're rejuvenated because you finally got yourself some sleep. That's all you do. If you're not eating, you're sleeping. Stop it. Finally, guys, I've been so exhausted. I've been so stressed out. I just lay in bed and I lay there and I lay there and I lay there and I can't bullshit. I know you sleep and you sleep hard. You put yourself in a carb coma every single night. I don't believe for a second you don't sleep. You stay up all night and you sleep all day and then you nap throughout the day. That's if you want to know why your sleep is messed up. There you go, ma'am. Do you want to hear that? No, you don't. The last thing that Quirky wants to hear from anybody is the truth of the matter, okay? Why do you think I'm up right now at 10:43 at night? Because I took a nap with my wife. Sure did. Slept good as hell too. Worth it. But that's why my sleep is not on track. I couldn't have laid down at my regular smegular 8:30, 9 o'clock and went to bed. I would have just probably been laying there scrolling TikTok for 2 hours. And that's not because of anything other than the fact that I took a nap. So when you're taking multiple naps a day because you ain't got shit else going on in your life other than consuming and sleeping, your sleep's going to be messed up and you're not doing anything. Like you stay in a kitchen chair all day long. You're not burning any kind of energy. If you're not burning energy, what do you got to be tired from other than your body breaking down? So when you do sleep, you're sleeping because of your medical state. Like I could continue to go on, Quirky. And there's nothing that I'm saying here that's mean or hateful or spiteful or any of that. It's just the truth of the matter. So that's why you're not going to call me and talk to me about your life problems, because you want to talk to your mom and your mom be like, yes, what happened in 2016 is definitely affecting the way that you sleep, sweetheart. You poor thing, you and all of the trauma that you've been through. Nobody else has ever experienced trauma to the level that Quirky Love Rosee has. Oh, it's just so hard. And maybe you need to get yourself some of that. What did she call it? Ativan or some shit. And then maybe you'll be good to go. Maybe take your ass on a walk. Why don't you get up early and stay up all day and then go to bed? Get a hobby. Volunteer at the fucking animal shelter. Do something. Then you might have something to come home and be exhausted from. Sick of it.
In a great mood. My pain is still here, but it's always here.
It's still there. You're still 753 pounds. So how do you expect the pain just to disappear because you popped an Ativan or whatever the fuck it's called? I mean, are you kidding me?
I ended up slowly going about my day, and I'm like not really sure how it's gonna go, but I'm in much better spirits. I was spending time by myself just as I was getting ready, like thinking about things I was so grateful for. And I was like,
you're always alone. It's you and your brother. I mean, no offense, but that's situation. The living situation is.
My dad's my uncle.
I'll leave it at that. You're right.
I'll be there for an hour or two.
I'm just saying, I do believe that the couch has got a little bit of sperm everywhere. Okay, that's a topic for another day. Don't come for me. All right. You want to tell people about my lore and say what a bad person that I am? We can get into your lore as well, Rosee.
It'll be fine. So I get ready. I grabbed a container to bring my brother home leftovers. So I get there. I arrived so the start time was like 4. I arrived at 4:50. Danielle walked in like 5 minutes after me, which like totally understandable. You know, sometimes things happen like that, right? She like goes and sets up the food and there's like a lot of people there. And initially like I noticed this person standing there.
I know. I want to know. And sorry if I offend you if you're a Quirky supporter. It's okay. It's okay. We can have 2 different opinions about this woman, but I'm probably going to hurt your feelings just really quick. So just probably close the app out until I finish here. I want to know the level of degenerates at this party to be hanging out with the likes of a Quirky Love Rosee, because I know she stinks. And when you got like people in your 30s and shit like that, you're not hanging out with people who don't bathe. You're not hanging out with, again, okay, look, if your brother ends up hooking up with a fatty or whatever, you're probably, you got some things to say behind the scenes, but you're going to, go ahead and let it pass, come in and invite for whatever reason. Maybe they got a fetish, whatever you want to call it going on, whatever. Outside of that, you're not getting in. You ain't getting in. You're not getting in the club. Okay. So I want to know the type of people that she's hanging out with, that they're inviting this weirdo. Seriously. She's weird. She's weird. Okay. People in their 30s, in their 40s, they've got families, they've got careers, they've got, they clean themselves, they go outside of their home, they drive, they don't live with their parents. They don't live in their parents' house while their parents are off in Florida and lie about paying them rent. You know what I'm saying? So these group of people that she's hanging out with gotta be like the lowest of the low, like Jeff. Remember when we found out Jeff and how low of a degenerate Jeff was? You're not going to tell me that it's any different about this group of friends that she's online bragging about that she had this Thanksgiving dinner with. Losers. All of them.
And they kind of like caught my eye. I remember I kept looking at them. I don't know. They just kind of caught my eye. There wasn't anybody there that I immediately recognized as like people I knew. Danielle is the woman that I went to the Fairy Festival with. If you saw that vlog, she was hosting a Thanksgiving event. About 16 people came. And when I got there,
why aren't these people with their friends? Like, you don't know these people. They don't know you. Nobody knows any. So we're out here just inviting motherfuckers to have them in our home at Thanksgiving. Tells me everything that I need to know as far as quality of people is concerned. I'm just saying.
Initially,
you normally spend, if you are a person who celebrates Thanksgiving, you either spend it with friends that you're close with or family, people you care about. You ain't out here spending Thanksgiving with strangers for the most part.
I sat on the couch in the front area, but a lot of the people in that area either knew each other or were keeping to yourselves. Edible, we'll get there. And so anyway, what was I saying? Yeah. Oh, also one of them had the most adorable pit bull, sweetie pie as can be. Anyway, I was sitting on the couch for a bit.
They brought the dog too? All right, I guess.
Eventually I get up. I walk over to the other side, which is kind of like, I would call that area like the rec room area. I walked over there and I was talking with Danielle, and the person that I noticed earlier was sitting at one of like the 2.
I guarantee this was Danielle's parents' house. I can tell. I already know. Danielle ain't got no house of her own. No way. This is her parents' house.
2-seater tables by themselves. The woman who ended up playing the violin, or I think she maybe came up after, but I was like talking.
Danny Jean, love the avatar too. Girl got her creamy cottage cheese box blasted. Listen, I was getting ready and I was listening to Sam because like her computer and her speakers are right there. I can hear her in the bathroom. I was in there doing my hair or something, and she was listening to Quirky talking about this new person that she was hooking up with. I said, she just say that it's a girl? She's like, yeah. And then she was talking about something along the lines that Quirky said she would prefer, I think, something like that, to be with a woman than a man. And I'm like, and I think we talked about this before. Is it very, I'm trying to think. And I listen, I only know so much, right? I only see so much in my life, but I don't think that it's very often that you see like death fats being in lesbian relationships. And I know what y'all are going to say. You're going to say, well, yeah, but Amberlynn Reed. And you're not wrong. But what you need to understand is that when her and Beck broke up and they came online and they gave all of the answers about their sex life or lack of sex life, I should say, really painted the picture for you, right? I was always under the impression, oh God, Virginaires, please block this out. Hold on a second. Okay, I had a ring notification, had to make sure nobody was walking past our house. Anyways, Langley, you should be in bed at this point, okay? It's going to get raunchy, so here's your warning. I was always under the assumption that all lesbians went nose to puss. I don't know, okay? I just assumed. So, with that being said, I'm talking about death fats. So please don't twist my words or whatever. I'm talking about, what would you say? 400 pounds and up. Like when you get to the point to where you're too lazy to take care of your personal hygiene, or maybe places get harder to reach, or maybe you're making statements like, I don't wash below the belly button. What woman is like, even if you're a nasty person like Quirky is, I would still think it would be hard for her to put her nose right into something like that, right? You just don't hear about it. I mean, number one, I'm pretty sure you can probably get an infection and pink eye and everything else. What was my point? I don't know. Oh yeah, so when Amberlynn admitted that I think she said she never had that done until Tommy's sick ass came along, and then what happened? Like she got totally addicted to Tommy, basically ruined her YouTube channel. And that's all because Tommy went nose to push. She gave Amber something that she had never experienced before in her life. And I would probably say it was an orgasm, right? It's late. This is after hours. So just hear me out. So she's telling this story and she's talking about how she's in this, I guess, lesbian relationship or lesbian hookup. And I'm just like, for dudes hooking up with women who are that size, there's some distance. They can put some distance. Like they can still obviously have sex and keep a distance. You're probably going to catch a whiff, but it's not the same as putting your face into it, right? So that's why it's easier for me to see men with the death fats than it is like women with women. You know what I mean? Like, do I sound crazy to you all? Anyways, it doesn't matter. I just find it wild. Danny Jean, thank you for your support. Let me go on. Maybe I'm just a weirdo.
With Danielle as she was setting up. So I pulled a chair, not for Danielle, but for a person, and I sit down and we just start talking and we're chatting. Instantly, I'm like, I really want to be this person's friend. She's this like really cool person. We were just talking a bit about like how she's early in her transition, all this stuff. And we were just like sharing stuff about our lives to like, different person's friend. She's this like really cool person. We were just talking a bit about like how she's early in her transition, all this.
Is that what I missed? Did I just give that whole speech and now it makes sense? Oh, okay. All right. Now that makes more. Why didn't anybody correct me? She who shits herself says, you don't think Destiny went downstairs? I think that Amberlynn said that I think she said that she had never experienced that. I could be wrong. I might not be remembering that correctly, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, see, nobody told me that. I didn't understand. I didn't know that it was a trans woman. Well, now that makes sense. So forget everything that I said. Never mind. She shits herself. I don't think so, but I could be wrong about that. Thank you for the support. Floby says, I work at an assisted living home. My clients have brain injuries and do more than these girls, volunteer, work, and get out in the community. You're absolutely 1,000,000% right. It is encouraged for people who struggle and who have special needs. to be employed. Yeah, and so you're absolutely right. I was going to tell a story, but I just feel like I probably shouldn't do that. And to hear that and to know that people who, have special needs and people who struggle in life, who have disabilities, that are willing to go out here and get jobs and earn a living, an honest living. And then you have people like Rosee who sits here and complains that she's in pain and will not acknowledge exactly why she's in pain is wild. Is wild. I'll leave it at that. I'm going to assume, Dinky, hold on. Floby, thank you so much for the support, hon. Okay. MC says absolutely same with Nodder to Chantel. She went fucking insane chasing the orgasm dragon at her big age. I agree. That's why we always say Dishwasher was the one that got away, because Dishwasher put in the work, because he's a sicko, degenerate. There's another word I'm looking for. I can't think of it right now, but was willing to make Chantel see the other side, if you will. You're right about that. Hey, Scar Letters, what do we have here? Roz is going to be mad. Roz asked for this. I was watching through Scar Letter, and she had a lot to say about me and my lore, and encouraging people to go look me up and see how problematic I've been on YouTube. All right, well, you want to talk about me being problematic? We're going to talk about you being problematic, big girl. That's what we're going to do. Scar Letters, thank you for being a member for 16 months. Does being obese stretch it out or make it tighter? I have always wondered. Does being obese stretch it out or make it tighter? Well, they say there's more cushion for the pushing, and so I would, say that. We'll leave it at that. Scarletter, thank you for being a member, hon. Back to you, Rosee. So she is with somebody, a woman who is transitioning. So I am going to assume, I could be wrong, so I do not want to be offensive to anybody. I'm just saying what I'm picking up is that this is transitioning to be a female. I believe. I think. Go ahead. I like how you threw that in there, though.
Stuff, and we were just like sharing stuff about our lives, to like, different things. We had like a lot of hobbies and interests in common, and we just talked. And the food got served, and we just kept chatting. I stayed at the tea bar, so the event informally ended at about 6:30. I think we left the bar around 8:30. In the meantime, like while things are happening,
She Shoots Herself says Amber said Emily was the first one who wanted her because of her body, not in spite of it. Nikki Finn, She Shoots Herself. Thank you for that information, girl. Appreciate you. It depends on the person, because Chantel is a double wide hallway.
I just kind of came up in conversation. I think I brought it up, and then they offered, because I was like, we were just talking, and like we both had kind of mentioned that we'd love to like be friends and hang out. And I was like, well, like I can send you like $5 for gas money because we live in the same city. So I was like, I mean,
so I'm right. I'm sorry. Listen, hey, $5 for gas money in 2025, number one, ain't doing shit. But if I'm just meeting you and we're talking about hanging out potentially, especially romantically, or even I don't want a bum fucking friend, bitch, I ain't sending you shit. You want to come to my house, figure it out. If I got to give you $5 to come hang out with me, I don't want you at my house anyways, because more than likely something's going to come up missing. It is what it is. So right out of the fucking gate, she tells us the kind of people that she's associating with. $5 for gas money. Fill up my tank. How about that? You want me to come see you? Fill her up, big girl. $5. Get out of here.
And then they offered, because I was like, we were just talking, and like we both had kind of mentioned that we'd love to like be friends and hang out. And I was like, well,
if your friend ain't got $5 to hang out with you, she needs to be hanging out with the fucking job application. Are you kidding me? You're not a teenager. You're not 18. You're not 17, 19, 20. Talking about you don't have $5 to get to your, hey, can you loan me? Can you cash at me $5 so no. Go hang out with the unemployment line. What do you click? What are you talking about, bro? See, y'all want to say I'm being mean, I'm being judgmental. Because listen, Ain't no motherfucking body can read a room better than I can. I knew all these people were poor. Not like poor. Oh God, I shouldn't have said that. Oh my God. Unmotivated bums. There. I'm so sorry. I should not have said poor. This is not ending well for me. On the night of my 35,000th celebration, there goes that. People are unsubbing by the fucking boatload. They're out of here. They don't want to fucking be around for this shit. Poor shaming. I swear to God, listen, when you've been poor, you can talk about poor people. It is what it is. Just like, you know, being fat and still having the fat card to be able to talk about fat people. Bitch, I was fat my whole life. Just because I had weight loss surgery and lost some weight don't mean that I can't still talk about fat people. All right, let's just be clear about a few things. Anyways, 34.9. Oh my God.
Well, like I can send you like
should have just fucking, I don't know. I guess I should have stayed in my kitchen baking bread at this point.
$5 for gas money because we live in the same city. So I was like, I mean, because I don't want to just like hitch a free ride. Like we just like met. I don't want to be an ass. So I was like, I'll shoot you like $5 for gas money. It's like not a far off drive. It's just more about respect, frankly. I don't want to even give the impression that I'm like mooching off of someone, right? So I offered, like out the gate, offered the gas money. She was like, yeah, sure. And so
oh my God, she took your $5? Like there's fees involved in all of that. I mean, how much did y'all have to pay? 35 cents each direction? 35 cents for her to get the money, 35 cents for her to, because I knew she took that $5 right off her Cash App when she got it immediately. I can't believe that. I would be humiliated to accept $5 in gas money. I'd be like, look, if I couldn't afford to get somebody where they need to go, I'd just be making shit up. Like, I don't know, man. I got a flat tire. I barely got enough air in it to get me home, bitch. God, poor.
Texted my brother, and then while I was at the tea bar, I got my signature drink, which is my butterfly pea flower tea hot with Cinnabon syrup and sweetener added. It's like drinking a cinnamon roll.
Sounds like a diabetic drink, but continue.
Oh, it's so good. Love it. Yeah, just no notes. It was delicious. When I explained to Danielle about my pain and stuff,
oh my God. Is Danielle the new girl? So you mean to tell me this is a brand new friend and you're... Go ahead. Tell Danielle about your pain. How fascinating. Oh, a girlfriend who's in constant pain. That sounds like something I want to sign up for.
It was very much like, ooh, let me like give you some, she said she was gonna bring me some stuff. I think we forgot to follow up on that conversation, but she ended up giving me
what kind of stuff. What kind of stuff is Danielle gonna bring you for pain? What are you getting yourself into there, Quirky?
Me a free kratom drink. I don't like kratom. It doesn't taste good. It's very...
Oh my God, this keeps getting worse and worse. We're never gonna get through this 11-minute video. Kratom. Aren't they trying to outlaw that shit? Kratom. Oh my God.
Bitter. So I chugged it because I just wanted it to help, like with the pain stuff. I think it did. I didn't notice anything too crazy. I also got to sample some free caramel apple kombucha. It was very good. They gave us like a tiny little sipper. I asked to basically buy one, but I didn't want to buy a full 12-ounce one because it was very much like a little sippy thing. So they ended up giving me like a cup with like probably roughly 4 ounces of it in it. I don't even know.
Over there sucking up the free samples, samples and drinking kratom. This is shameful. And sending people $5 for gas.
They charged me. So yeah, we end up like leaving about 8:30. We pull up in front of my house at about 9 p.m. And we were just sitting there talking. And for some reason, like Corby didn't like pull into my driveway. At one point, like 2 hours in, the police pulled up. And I was like, what the fuck? We were just talking. I hand to God, only conversation was.
They probably thought she needed assistance and one of her tires were flat because you were on one side and she was on the other. I'm just going to imagine it was a little bit like, man, they probably turned up with their lights and, you know, do you need some assistance? Would you like help changing your tire? And she's like, it's fine. It's my new death fat friend who's in severe out of control type 2 pain. We're having a conversation and she sent me $5 for gas money and I gave her some kratom.
Was happening up to that point. And when Corby said it was the police officer, I was like, what the fuck? So I like slowly get out of the car and I was like, hey, I live here. So sad.
You got out of the car. I know what those police officers said. Oh my God. Damn. She's all good, Bob. All clear. It's not a flat tire. It's a death fat.
And he was like, yeah, neighbor just called. And I was like, I'm so sorry. I was like, do you need my ID? He was like, no, what's your name? I told him my name. And he was like, this address is on your license. I was like, yes, like I live here. I swear to God. Like, he was like, no, I believe you. And so I get back in.
Yeah, they know committing crime is not worth it at your size. Too much effort. You're good to go. That is one thing I could imagine about being 600 pounds, getting pulled over by the police, and they ain't going to bother to check and see if you got warrants, because odds are you don't. They're like, we're not going to waste our time. We're not going to even bother pulling you up in the system. Girl, we know all you do is eat and sleep, okay? You're not motivated to do anything, okay? Because crime takes work, all right? KK says, who gave me a membership? Thank you. So we had lots of memberships. We had over 90 gifted memberships. Such a generous community. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to you guys. Seriously. Hell yeah. Membership celebration. Oh yeah. KK, thank you for the support, girl. Good to see you. Chantel, not Shantodler. Is that you, Shantodler? I haven't seen you in so long. Is that you? If you say that you're not Shantodler, you must be Shantodler. Good to see you, and thank you so much for gifting the YouTube Underground membership. Let's see who got it. Berlin Fuller 9178. Thank you. Welcome, Berlin. Love your name, by the way. Not Shantodler. I think the covers. I think it's up, girl. It is what it is. Thank you for the gifted membership, hon. Maddie Kitty says, "Is that a tattoo on her wrist or a Sharpie drawing?" I think it is a permanent Sharpie marker, and she just leaves it there, and she doesn't have to worry about it ever actually leaving her skin because she doesn't bathe. So it fades as if it was an actually real tattoo. It's totally true. Thank you for being a member for 24 months, son. Holy shit. Goofy dumb, goofy ho, bitch. Thank you so much for gifting 10 the YouTube Underground memberships. Are you kidding me? Bronzy, Joy, Kelsey, Melissa, Scar Letters 1, Intent, Peppermint, Pandora's Box, Dizzy Lizzie. I'm done. Thank you very much. Oh, absolutely. Love your name. It's Auntie M. She's killing me. I'm killing you. She's killing me. Ashley, Rose Petal 6563. Bless you, 4125. Welcome, all new members. Thank you so much, Goofy Dumb, Goofy Ho Bitch. And don't forget,
Right before Christmas, bitch.
that's right. Good to see you, girl. I appreciate you. Damn, 107 new members. Please, ladies and gentlemen, feel free to use your custom emojis in the chat.
And I'm like, we wait for the police officer to leave. I'm like, okay, just pull in my driveway. So yeah, like I said, when I started the live, I had basically just walked in the door. She's really cute. Yeah. Yeah. So we talked until about 2 a.m. before I came inside. We talked about a lot of stuff. You sure?
Hey, Chuck. Good to see you, girl. You've had a busy ass weekend. Girl, I know. This one, I will tell you, is totally worth the replay gang. So is yesterday. Actually, the last couple of lives have been very litty. So all highly recommended. And I'm not just saying that because I'm trying to gas myself up. Yesterday's stream with people coming on, you guys did great. Shout out to the community, the people who I know we missed a lot of people who wanted to come on panel, but you guys did such a great job. Everybody's audio was on point. We didn't have anybody that struggled. Tweet D did at the beginning, but she got her shit together and she delivered when she finally came on panel. She was a fucking good time. All of the panel hosts did really good. I'm really proud of you guys. And that helps things run smooth and we get more people on when we don't have to, struggle with audio. Can you hear me? Blah, 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 blah. It really helps out a lot. So shout out to everybody who made it on panel yesterday. And we're definitely going to do it again. Jordy girl, thank you so much for getting 10 the YouTube Underground memberships. I appreciate you so much. Suzanne, Felice, Catherine, Tina something, Little Tom, Floof, the Chinooks, James, Moppy Top Mom, NFK8. Welcome, new members. Thank you so much, Jordy City of Thieves. Oh, yeah, I forgot to play the pickle. Here, you got right before Christmas, bitch. Jordy, you get a message from our sponsor.
Whether life is sweet, sour, or a bit spicy, you can handle it.
Hell yeah. That was some motivation for you, Jordy. You got this regardless, is what our pickle is trying to say. Thank you, girl. Sometimes it snows in April. April, welcome to memberships. Thank you so much for being a poor piece of crap, girl. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. So many new members. Hell yeah.
Can't talk like I really do. It is a good trait for a YouTube live streamer. You are correct. I am the yappers of yapping. I'm the yapping of yappers. Sure, let's go with it. So I think what's gonna happen is tomorrow, once I'm done cooking, I think we're gonna hang out. So did she give off friend vibes or more than friend?
Please have a new character. Please have a new character. Please have a new character. Please let the new character be a death fat. Please let the new character be a death fat. Please, 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 God, please, God, please, God. If you love us, you'll let this happen. It is God. Let me remind you, and I'm not questioning you by any means. Oh, dear one.
Right before Christmas, bitch.
We've been a good little community. We've been through a lot. I just want to remind you, God, while we're here, while I got you on the phone, we've been through a lot. I mean, we just had this dramatic exposure of what happened to the community cats. So, if you could do us a solid, God, and maybe just look out for us, I'm just saying we would really highly appreciate that. Cindy, hello, says, damn, Yaba, you sent me, I sent you 5. Did you send me memberships and I missed it? Cindy, I'm so sorry. I really didn't mean to miss a membership. I was running my mouth, wasn't I? Welcome, new members. Thank you so much, Cindy. I appreciate you, girl, and thank you for the support. I'm so sorry I missed it in chat. So let's thank you so much for gifting 5 to YouTube Underground memberships. Little Mints, Biology Chick, a Smoky Bee. You like the pickle? Me too. Exactly, Turd Drop. Mrs. Burn to you. Who else? I think I got everybody. This one is for Cindy and for Solus. It's what we like to call around here, twofer. A word from our sponsor.
In the face of adversity, your courage shines bright.
Yeah, exactly. See what I mean? I love it. It's great. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. I miss Cindy's. I'm so sorry. Let me see if I can find her message. I suck at this game. Well, she got a word from our sponsor. Cindy, I'm so sorry. I apologize. I hope you can forgive me. I would never ignore your gifted memberships or just your chats or anything like that. I love you so much, girl, and thank you again. We need a pickle sticker. Well, listen, because you all have been so generous. Let's do a giveaway tonight. I'll just add it on to what I already got to do. Let's do 10 giveaways tonight. 10 tumbler winners. If you're inside the United States of America and if you're on the outside of the United States of America, here's the deal. You get a sticker pack and we will include a support group pickle sticker inside of the sticker pack, which has not been included as of yet. So make sure you leave a comment on yesterday's live stream. We're going to pick 10 winners before we leave tonight, okay? You guys have been so generous. I got to be able to give back too. So make sure you do that. And when we finally get done with this video, we're going to do a giveaway, okay? Ashley, hello, hello. I'm so happy you're getting the glazing you deserve. I've said it forever and will continue. You, ma'am, are the goat of girl world. Aw, I love this community. Ashley, thank you so much for glazing me, girl. I appreciate you. And thank you for being a member for 33 months. KK says, BBJ emoji, we should immortalize our little queen. I don't know, like maybe something to remember BBJ. I'll have to think about it. We'll figure out something. We will definitely do something nice in BBJ's honor. I've really just got to put some thought into it. I got to make it very tasteful and something that everybody is on board with because it's such a touchy subject. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be a part of like exploiting or something like that, but we'll definitely think of something. And thank you for the support, hun. Goofy dumb goofy ho bitch says you literally have a true low BMI voice now. I'm gonna tell you, Goofy dumb, it has a lot to do with the heater situation over here. Unless you think this is a permanent, like this is how I sound now. Maybe. Are you telling me I have a skinny voice? I've always wanted a skinny voice. I don't have to fake it anymore. Like, you remember back in the day when we would have to set up our voicemails or whatever? I tell this story to Sam all the time because I don't think that she did the same thing because she's, she is, yeah. She's a cougar, right? So totally different generations. It's so funny when we tell each other like stories about being young and growing up and everything. Like, it's completely different, right? She's a true 80s baby. Like I was born into the 80s. She actually was raised in the 80s, right? And so I tell her this story and I talk about it because it's you know why I bring it up? Because at TikTok, there's this lady who's like my same age who does TikToks and she's the way that she talks about and does these videos about her childhood. She nails it from my childhood too. Anyways, so if you had a pager back in the day, right? It was always like the thing you'd put the phone up to the radio and it'd be like some R&B song or something. If I think about it hard enough, I could probably tell you the songs that I had on there and it'd be some R&B song or whatever and you're letting it play and then you turn the music down. You're like, hey, it's Corey. Just leave a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks a lot. And then you turn the music back up and then, and it's so cringy and embarrassing because the main people who were paging me back in the day was my mom to see where the fuck I was. And I could imagine the rage when she had to sit there and listen to that song knowing I'm late to be home. She don't know where the fuck I am. There ain't no Life 360. There ain't no Find My iPhone. There ain't none of that shit. She's on a hope and a prayer that I'm out in a ditch somewhere. It's 11 o'clock at night. She can't get a hold of me. I'm looking for 35 cents so I can get to the local payphone on probably 26 and Market to call her and tell her I'm not dead. And she's got to listen to that music and hear me say, "It's Corey. Leave a message at the tone and I'll get back to you as soon as possible." You know what I mean? That shit's so funny. Yeah. Goofy, thank you for the support, hon. Good times, man. I'm telling you, I have no regrets. The only regret I have is, I guess, I was too litty. I'll leave it at that. Maybe I should have toned it down just a little bit, but that shit was so much fun, man. I'm lucky I didn't get my ass beat more than once. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I got super behind in chat. Okay. What's her name? Quirky. Back to you.
And vibes. I don't know. Sorry, I had a text to respond to. Anyway, we see that shit eating grin. What are you talking about? We've got a story time going on. Welcome in. Yeah, absolutely. Very much story time vibes. So, can we have a stream baking something for your new friend? Yes, that'll.
I did the collect call thing too, Persephone. Yeah. Shit, I ain't wasting 50 cents to call your ass. I'll call you collect. I'm all right, Mom. Be home later. Click.
Definitely be happening. 100%. It's just kind of crazy. The past 48 hours, like the dichotomy switch is just a lot. So,
yeah. You're already in love. You've literally talked to somebody. You've made a friend, and this is your reaction to talking to somebody new. And listen, that's great. That's great that you're going out and you're making friends. And honestly, it's kind of sad that this is your action to making a friend and you coming back and telling all your online friends, I have a real life friend, guys. Somebody outside of the box. You're not going to believe it. They're real. Like they have a heart and they have hair and they're not like just somebody I see on the internet on the screen. It's actually a real person. To see her reaction to this person who is taking a little bit of interest in her is kind of sad. It's really kind of sad, bro.
Yeah. I don't know how much I should share from my night tonight. This was so unexpected. Spill girl. I guess I'll just say events transpired. So. I had a way better. Much I should share from my night tonight. This was so unexpected. Spill girl. I guess I'll just say events transpired.
In the car? Like, you take up 85% of the car. Man, she is just so proud of herself, isn't she? She's like, you guys, you're not gonna believe this. Like, I met someone and I knew them like an hour and events transpired. Yeah, I'm totally proud of being such a hoe. A death fat one at that.
So. I had a way better time than expected. Did you smooch?
Ew, God, this is so pathetic, bro. 34, my guy. Oh, my God. Okay, so somebody said, did you kiss? Let's see what she has to say. I've not seen this.
Expected. Spill girl. I guess I'll just say events transpired. So. I had a way better time than expected. Did you smooch? Events transpired.
Go ahead. It's fine. Go ahead. Good job. Good for you. I'm happy. I'm really honestly, I'm happy for you. That's great. That's great. So you're as shocked as we are that somebody was willing to transpire said events with you. Yeah, like that's really the crazy thing about this. And she doesn't realize exactly how she's presenting this to her audience. What Kay say? It is cringy. But no, hear me out. Going through life pussy first. Exactly. She doesn't realize that she's telling her audience that she is just as shocked as we are that there's a person that was out there that was willing to do stuff with her. Because this is what she's saying. Like, guys, oh my God, I'm 737 pounds and there's somebody out there who's willing to touch me. I have a hickey. It's right here. See it? You see it? It's real. Like, it really happened. I have receipts right here on my neck. And that's probably what she told that person. She's like, if you don't leave a receipt on my neck, more than likely people aren't going to believe this. And she's like, hey, baby, why aren't people going to believe this? She's going to be like, well, I'm 757 pounds and I'm very disgusting. So without a receipt, odds are people are going to not believe this story. That's just the truth of the matter. And I got to break it down exactly like that. Elizabeth, thank you for the gas money, girl. Congrats on 35K. Appreciate you so much. And thank you for the support, hun. Gas money.
Is that a vampire bite? What are you talking about?
Is she stuck in like 2000 and what? Like, dude, $5 gas money was when I was driving. So 99, 2000, 2001. If I didn't have a car for whatever reason, I was calling homegirl up. I got gas money, bro. Don't worry about it. I got us. Let's do something. Let's ride around. That's what the fuck we were on. We wanted to ride around, see what everybody else is doing, listen to our music, smoke, and have a good time. She's like, I ain't got the money. I was like, I got you, girl. I got gas money. I got $5. And $5 could take you a long way back then. It was worth it. How were you back then, Rosee? So you weren't even old enough to be driving or anything. So what makes you think in 2025 that you were a driver? It's not like she's not aware of where $5 will take her because she drove a car until she wrecked the family van. Like, have you ever paid for anything on your own? Have you ever had your own real life? Like, had your own place, had your own vehicle, paid your own way? These are things that are very important in life to have these experiences because without those, you're going to be so fucked. Like, your parents allowing you to squat in the family home is just such a bad idea. It's not helping you whatsoever. What would help you if they forced you to leave the family home so they can use it for a vacation home or they could sell it for whatever they want, but not for their 34-year-old daughter to squat in it and not have responsibilities? This, mark my words, will not end well. And it could take years before we get to see the results of Rosee squatting in her grandparents' house, but eventually it will catch up to her. Eventually there's going to be a time where Rosee is so physically bad off if she survives it, that she's not making income whatsoever. The parents are gone. They can't help her out. Like, just because the house is paid for doesn't mean the house is paid for. You're always going to have to pay utilities and taxes on the house and property tax, all that kind of stuff. She's not in any position, nor will she be in, let's say, 20 years if she makes it to that point, to even take care of any of that. They're taking care of all of it. They're taking care of all of it. It's never a good idea to enable your children to this fucking point. You're doing them no fucking favors. Not at all. The hickey is a new character. Character unlocked. Repairs, exactly, Lori. That house is already in pretty bad shape. Like, everything in that house is original. So when they've already had the air conditioning go out, Rosee didn't pay that shit. Do you think Rosee paid, even though she claims that she pays rent there? I'm telling you, it's all cap. It's all bullshit. It's all, the only thing that she does is buy groceries. That's it. And I believe that. And I feel like I can say that with my whole ass chest. Their air conditioning went out over the summer, and I'm pretty sure it was her parents that had to take care of that. Yeah, if you're in a position to where you're allowed to live with your parents and you're not working and going to school, good luck with that life. Yeah, lots of catch up.
It's would never play poker. Ew. Aileen, no. Wasn't that kind of party. I feel like a teenager. Oh, but to be young of heart. How are you feeling right now, though? I mean, my pain is at a manageable level. I really, pushed myself. How long has it been since I've eaten? I probably ate at about 5:30ish. I'm actually kind of hungry, Heike. I hope she accepts us. LOL, Rosee is a package deal. Yeah, no, she's into, video editing and graphic design stuff. I was probably home.
This could be definitely, if this one sticks around, I'm getting the vibe that there's potential for this person to be willing to come into the YouTube community to maybe, because Jeff was never on that for whatever reason, which is not for whatever reason, because Jeff never wanted to be a part of Rosee's community because there's a lot of shit with Jeff. Obviously, everybody found that shit out. He knew, don't bring your ass over here, right? But this one, who's a video editor and who does digital art or whatever the hell she just said, it's people like that are going to they're going to see Rosee and having a couple hundred people in chat, and they're going to be like, okay, let's see what it's about, Yes, exactly, Kay. I agree with that. Absolutely.
For not even an hour, because when we pulled up, I was like, if you don't have anything to do, we can just sit and talk for a bit if you want. We were in my driveway / in the front of my house for about 5 hours. So for probably the first 3 hours of sitting outside, I didn't know the situation. I couldn't get a read. I wasn't sure.
Can I ask you why? Are you not allowed to? You are. I remember from the Jeff situation, you're not allowed to have people over without your mom's permission. This is wild. You sat out in a car for 5 hours? Well, no wonder you're in pain all the time. You're just sitting there for 5 hours crazy.
I was like, I think vibes are happening, but I'm not sure. And
Her mother doesn't want people inside of the house. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but at 34 years old, if your mom's not allowing you to have people in the home, then odds are your parents are very well aware of the kind of people you attract. What does that tell you, Rosee? What does that tell you about your personality, about your character, about who you are? That your parents don't even need to meet these people, that they know that more than likely if they're associating with you, they don't even need to be in their home. I mean, if you pay rent there like you claim, can they really tell you that you're not allowed to have a friend over? Oh, that's because you don't pay rent. That's because you're squatting in your grandparents' house. Love that for you.
Never assume, never. It's a point of to a problem for me. But I was like, I think there's vibes, but
it's not bad judgment. It's not bad judgment, Kay. She doesn't care. She's not the type of person that just has a problem reading people. She's just the type of person that's willing to overlook anything because of desperation. She knew the kind of person that Jeff guy was. She knew the kind of person Jeff's sister was. She knows that they are bad people, but she's so desperate for friends and for having somebody that's willing to physically touch her that she'll just overlook it. That's the most telling thing about Rosee.
I can't tell. I never can. Oh, she's taller than me. She is 6'3". Yes, she knows about my YouTube channel. Yeah, because we spent a lot of time talking about how she's earlier on in her transition. I was just learning a lot of stuff, and we were just having a really open dialogue. And then I started sharing stuff about myself and my life, and she's really cool. Yeah. What's crazy is I think we met about a year ago. And in fact, I'm pretty sure she's the person that gave me free edibles one time. I'm not famous. Oh my God, Mish. That makes me cringe so hard when people say things like that. She knows that I make money with YouTube. And I actually talked a little bit. I was like, I did ask the question, do you know what Gore World is? And thank God I got a no. There was some conversations on that topic because
this never ends well. Did you learn nothing from your BFF, Amber Lynn, and the situation with Tommy? And how Tommy, as soon as they had a problem with Amber Lynn, went to reactors And this is like the first night that y'all have talked and you're going right into, not only do I do social media, sweetheart, I'm in girl world. Do you know what that is? Why would you do something like that? I mean, obviously this person probably knows that you're not well off. You're better off at that point just to say you're on fucking disability. I'm a disabled person. I get a check every month. I live in my parents' home. My brother works and pays the bills, and I survive off of disability. It's really easy to believe considering everything. Ain't no way in hell you should have went right to somebody you just met, don't know, can't trust, and tell them, not only do you do social media, but you're involved in the girl world community. Because what's the first thing this person is doing as soon as they get to a keyboard or what at the library computer? They're looking it up. What's girl world? What are we talking about here? If they didn't know what it was, they definitely do now. So good luck with that.
I come out the gate with like the truth. You know, I don't just hide shit because if someone's going to get involved in my life.
I know that she can't get disability. I know that's what she's trying to do. That is like when you ask Rosee what her goal is in life, if she doesn't actually come out and come out and say it. I was reading chat. Sorry. You know, by the things that she says that it would be one of her life goals is to be able to be approved for disability. And there are certain things she said, and Sam had pointed this out one time. Like when you get disability, like one of the things is not being able to use your hands or something like that. And I believe recently Rosee has been talking about the lack of feeling or something. I can't remember specifically, something to do with her hands. And that is one of the things that I guess to get qualified for disability in certain conditions that that something has to be wrong with your hands. Some of you might know what I'm talking about. I swear I'm not crazy. Like it's a total thing. And people like Rosee who are looking to receive disability, like they're looking for reasons so they can get approved for disability that maybe that you can't prove that they don't have. She knows what she's looking for. She knows what she's doing. Yeah, it's a thing. Maybe somebody knows exactly what I'm talking about, but there's something more to it. I would have to ask Sam. She's in bed, obviously. We haven't seen my woman in chat for a while now.
Like even as friends, like there's kind of
hey Jennifer, good to see you, girl.
Security risks. So we just couldn't stop talking to each other. So it was like 5 hours in front of my house and probably like 3 hours at the bar. So we basically talked nonstop for like at least 8 hours. I even said, like when I was talking about streaming and stuff, I was like, would it bother you like if I did end up bringing you up at some point? And she was like, no, of course not. But
Foodie who? Ladies and gentlemen, Foodie motherfucking who? Okay, go ahead, Foodie. Take your time off. Cry over Scatman. Go back to Syria. We're about to get new characters here. We got somebody who's fishing to get on disability. We got somebody who's willing to bring new characters into the community. We are here for this. As Charlie would say, I am seated. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Boob girl, thank you so much for being a member for 9 months. I appreciate you, girl. That fat shouldn't qualify for disability if it's their own doing. Cancer warrior, I don't disagree with that. Hey, Gorlick. I mean, if we're all move on from Chantel, she is in even more trouble. Congrats on getting back to 35K. Thank you, Gorlick. I appreciate you. And no, I agree. Like Foodie, you're already sinking your channel. There's nothing for us to talk about. Like when you were in Kuwait in Syria, it was really like we had to make it work. But now she's high. Can't understand her. Sad because she's not being invited back to Syria. The end. I guess. And I'm not muted. You guys can hear me, right? Kataria, are you trolling me? Let's welcome Rosee and FFG to the pasture. Absolutely, Sava. We've been needing some new content. And, we'll give Chantel a chance to think about her choices that she's made. You can hear me? Good. Pig Demon. Love your avatar. Thank you so much for gifting 5 the YouTube Underground membership. Let's see. Miss Star Carol, Cynthia P, The Combat Wombat, Yaya Free Mash. Welcome, new members. Yeah, it was you. Katara, you gotta reload, girl. A word from our sponsor.
Your courage and determination inspire everyone around you.
That's a good one, Pig Demon. And thank you so much, girl. Appreciate you. Hey, Mels, good to see you.
There was a moment because like I shared some really
Just as a reminder, we're doing a giveaway, 10 winners after the stream. Make sure you leave a comment on yesterday's stream for your chance to win.
personal stuff. Like some of it I've discussed lightly on my channel in the past, but I don't trauma dump like I used to all over
Okay, whatever you say, if you say so.
the place, all over the internet like I used to. But like when I'm getting to know someone, depending on like the vibes and the dynamic, sometimes it's like you're swapping war stories kind of a thing. No, she didn't drive a pickup. I'm not gonna
I just feel like, I don't know, maybe that's just me. I mean, conversation, especially if you're talking to somebody when it's, you know, a new person that you've met, you're going to share stories, but I feel like they come out naturally. You know what I'm saying? Like you're talking about life in general, the good times, the bad times. But I feel like with Rosee, it's all trauma. It's all trauma. And that's it. Just like trauma bonding with somebody. But okay.
talk about what kind of car she has. That's a little weird. Could we actually not go there? Thank you. Her name's Corby. It is such a, I love her name. And I told her as such. I was like, Corby is cool as fuck. But I like shared something really, really, really personal, like a very traumatic event in my life. And she
Okay, hold on. AE says, what do we do to get it? Just comment yes. Just leave a comment on yesterday's live stream. That's it. Great Aunt Ray. Hey girl, love having YouTube Underground for company and your skinny voice while decorating my son's birthday cake. Aw, December starts with a bang around here. Meanwhile, Rosee found someone willing to put their mouth on her. Ew. It's so true though, girl. Listen, them December birthdays are tough, girl, okay? My son, he was born on December 30th. So I totally feel you. I mean, listen, I try every year to make it as special as you possibly can. But when you're at 5 days off of Christmas, and like it always sucks so bad for him because his birthday fell right through the Christmas break or whatever. So like the other two kids, they always took in cupcakes so they could celebrate their birthday at school. They do their birthday announcements or whatever. So what I had to do for him was, and at least he still got it. It was a couple of weeks early or whatever, but I would always send him in at the last day for his birthday, which always worked out great. But the problem is that they were more than likely doing a party. And so you would send in these cupcakes and you would have to be specific. Like, this is for his birthday. It's his birthday today. I mean, it's not his birthday today, but we're celebrating it today. And a lot of times it would get crossed into these are just cupcakes for the Christmas parties. Like it's really hard with the December babies, man. I hope your baby has a good birthday, and thank you for being a member for 47 months. Your brother's is Christmas Day. So I went over with my first son. I was like 2 weeks overdue. No, I think he was due on the 17th, if I recall. And I ended up having him on the 30th. So yeah, it was damn near 2 weeks, right? But I thought, I was like, am I going to have this kid on Christmas? Like, I was so pregnant on Christmas Day. I was like, oh my God. When I had him, I woke up in the middle of the night and I thought I pissed myself. I was like, oh my God, did I just piss the bed? Like, I was so confused, and it was in the middle of the night, right? And I was like, and it took me a minute to realize that my water had broke. And I'm just standing there. I'm like, how did I pee the bed? Like, how does that happen? Yeah, my water broke while I was sleeping. So I went to the hospital. It was like 3:00 in the morning. I was in labor for quite a few hours. And God, that was horrible. Let me tell you something. And I've only got to experience that the one time because the other kids were delivered by C-section, and it was his fault. He ended up getting the cord wrapped around his neck. And so his oxygen levels were starting to drop. So they had to do an emergency C-section. So yeah, it's Cat Daddy's fault why from then on I had to have all those C-sections. But it worked out. I don't think I'll ever have children and I'll be okay with that. Listen, look, having kids are not for the weak, okay? And we've had this conversation plenty of times. So I applaud you. If that is not your thing, girl, don't feel, don't let society pressure you into having kids. Live your best life. Be free. Travel. You know what I'm saying? Do you, girl. Do you.
She asked if she could give me a hug, and I said yes. And so she hugged me like we were in the car. And when she was hugging me, like we hugged. And we hugged like for a fat
Thank you, Jacqueline.
minute. Would you mind if I bring up at some point brings her up the moment you walk through the door? What do you mean, eggs?
Let me tell you guys something. I've already forgot to move the elf. Okay? When I tell you, for all the people out there, be free, bitches. Do not attach yourself to a motherfucking elf on the shelf, bitch. And here's the only thing that saved my ass, right? So we've had the little girls here. They spent a couple of days with us. So I wake up this morning because you guys know I had a bad night or whatever. And I get home from the emergency room and I was talking to Raylan. She's like, Amy didn't move. And I'm like, oh my God. So I look over. I was like, what? And I'm like, oh, because the girl, let me tell you something. Them girls were wild the last 2 days. I'm going to tell you, they're off the chain sometimes. I'm like, okay, it's been a whole day. Anyways, I was like, well, probably why. And she's like, why? I was like, well, because, you all weren't the greatest yesterday. And more than likely, she probably got touched by that little one. She's like, yeah, she probably touched her. I was like, see what I mean? So I've got to remember, I need to set some kind of alert or reminder. I am going to be struggling. This 2025, the Christmas of 2025, Elf on the Shelf, absolute utter bullshit is going to be what actually pushes me over the edge. Okay. So I've got to do my hardest tomorrow to come up with something. I don't know. And here's the next kicker about the Elf on the Shelf. Okay. Is that I have to keep the Elf on the Shelf elevated. Right? Because of the dogs. Like, I've got to make sure that it's out of Jack's reach, especially because that's all I need to let happen is for, like, me put in position, like, Amy underneath the tree. Amy is our elf's name. Amy and her sister. Do I ever tell you this story about the sister? You want to hear it? Oh, yeah. You want to know for all the parents who are considering doing this? You want to hear what happened and how we got a sister? Do you think I just set myself up to not to have just one but two motherfucking elves? Do you get that by looking at me that not only do I have one, but I have two elves? No. Oh my God, no. I'll tell you the story. This is fucking hilarious, right? Fiona's mom, thank you for the support, hon. I could never carry to term, always my biggest regret, but I've had lots of fur babies and our 4 beautiful stepchildren, and you've got a world full of love, Fiona. And that itself is a blessing, girl. And thank you so much for the support, hon. I appreciate you. So I lost Amy. I'm going to be real honest. She got misplaced. Okay. Don't know what happened. But so last year or something, she was like, I can't wait for Amy to come back. And I'm like, I have no fucking idea where I put that motherfucker. Like, not a clue. So I ordered another one, right? And so we had that one, and it was just the new one. She had no idea it was brand new elf, none of that shit, right? And so one day I'm in the car with the boys, and I can't remember where we were at, but my son, for whatever reason, happened to open my glove box. And who the fuck was in the glove box, bitch? The original elf that I lost. No idea. And we were all in the car together. My kid was in the back seat. By her horror, she's like, and I'm just as shocked as she is. I don't know. Like, oh my God. I'm like, oh my God, it's Amy's sister. She was like, oh my God, it's Amy's sister. And I'm like, wow. So now we don't just have one elf, we have 2. It's a whole thing, guys. It's a whole thing. Fiona's mom, thank you so much for the support. Back to you, Quirky.
What are you talking about? No, trauma dumping isn't like when something is unwanted. Like I said, sometimes when you're getting to know people, it's like swapping war stories.
Yes, the elf's name is Amy, right? And Amy's sister, I do believe she has a name, but I don't remember. Maybe her name is Tammy. I don't know. We just been calling her Amy's sister because I forgot her name. So when I fill out these notes from the elf, I just sign it Amy and Amy's sister because I have no fucking idea what she named the sister. So I'm gonna have to maybe have a conversation with her tomorrow and start talking to, and somehow start questioning her about what the name of the other fucking elf is because I don't know. I have no idea.
I'm not sharing the details of this conversation with you guys. How long is a fat minute? Like 80 seconds? That, maybe even more. I don't know. And then instead of pulling away, we both kind of pulled our heads back and we're just looking at each other. And I was like, is she about to kiss me? What is that? What's happening? And then she ended up pulling away and I was like, okay, I still don't know.
Hold my hand. Everybody find yourself a support group partner. This is what we're here for. Okay. She's about to describe her and the new love interest in the kiss. And obviously more. I don't know. It's KK says Amy's sister is called Flowers. I'm dead. That was a banger. KK, thank you so much for the support. Yes, Flowers is fucking perfect.
What's happening? And then, not you mean swapping spit. Bye. The tension. Some of you are being fucking weird. Side note. Anyway, later on, that confusion was cleared up. At some point, we're hours in. She was like, "Yeah, I mean, if you ever want help with vlogging and stuff, I'd love to help with that. Help be the filming person or whatever." And I was like, "Oh."
Music to my ears. This is me. This is exactly what I feel like I look like at this moment. Is she's saying that this person is willing to be a part of her channel. Oh yeah. Celeste. We're here for it. Tap it back.
The tension. Some of you are being fucking.
I can't believe my woman is missing this. This is like her Amy. Fuck. What's her name? Rosee. She doesn't miss a beat when it comes to Rosee. Where are you, woman? This is great.
Fucking weird. Side note. Anyway, later on, that confusion was cleared up. At some point, we're hours in. She was like, "Yeah, I mean, if you ever want help with vlogging and stuff, I'd love to help with that. Help be the filming person or whatever."
I need you all to, I don't think you all are listening to the words that are coming out of her mouth. Are you picturing it? Because I am. Oh, let me help you out. Because I know you all are just you're a one-track type of brain type of people. Not everybody, but it's Salah or Chantel. I understand that, and I don't fault you for it. Hear me out. Salah, Chantel, Thailand. Salah, Chantel, Salah filming Chantel, struggling, getting out of the boat, the motor car, all of those things. The full body shots, ladies and gentlemen. Is it ringing a bell? This woman was just gifted a walker with a seat. She's met somebody that the words that came out of their mouth was, "I will record you. If you ever want to do vlogs or anything, I'm your person. I'll record you." The opportunity here. Rosee has promised the community walks with her walker. Now, when we were talking about getting those, I mean, obviously it's going to be Rosee and her scooter in one hand and her camera in the other, and she's, struggling. I mean, we are talking another fucking level. We have a camera person that's willing to film this shit. We've been so good. We are deserved this. This is amazing, Rosee. I'm so happy for you that you found someone. This is great. Congratulations.
And I was like, "Oh." And then I was very quickly I want to make it very clear that my intention is to build a friendship first, because friendship, even beyond anything above friendship, but even friendship level, I don't want.
You don't kiss your friends, sweetheart. You don't get hickeys from your friends, okay? Rule number 1, that's always been a rule for me. You don't fuck with your friends. There ain't a friend I got ever that I would ever take to a next level. That's always been a very, very big rule that I follow. So and that's why mine and Sam's story is like so fucking great because we could never be friends. I would never entertain a friend on that level. Like, we don't have to be enemies, but we can never be friends because once you're my friend, you'll always be on that level. Because once like, in order for me to be somebody's friend, I really got to like that person. I really got to dig that person. And not that you don't build friendship after with somebody. That's not what I'm saying. But I don't ever want to lose that. Like, you're my friend. That's it. Doesn't need to go no further than that. So anyways, Rosee, back to what I was saying. You don't get hickeys from your friend, little girl. I'm just saying.
To have an unbalanced dynamic off the gate where it's like, oh, hey, let's hang out just because, like, I want to film or do something. Like, I want to hang out to, like, get to know you. I think that chat had a little too much to drink tonight. I think so. I think y'all are nasty. Y'all need Jesus. Because, like, before I knew exactly what's going on, whether or not this was going to be something where it was, like, strictly friends or if it was something that could potentially be not just friends.
Well, mentally, to be fair, she acts like a little girl. She really does. She got a little girl mentality. You ain't no woman. You're a little girl. You're a 34-year-old little girl living at your mommy's house, squatting in her kitchen. Your mom needs to call and tell you to wash your hair, bro. It's a little girl shit. You remind your 6-year-old to go take a shower. Not your 34-year-old. That's a little girl shit.
Because I found out pretty.
Well, you can't see the hickey because she's laying on it. The neck is under there. So you're going to have to wait for it, I don't know, to show it off, I suppose.
That she's, you know, a lesbian too. And I was like, oh. And I just couldn't get a read. So far, no red flags. And that's that. So things are about.
I mean, I don't know. I've called out several red flags off of the story that you've told in 11 minutes and 20 seconds. But yeah, totally no red flags. Everything's good to go. Thumbs up.
That's get interesting.
She wants to vlog your videos. She accepted your $5 for gas money. No red flags whatsoever.
Did you have to squeegee off your lenses after all the steam, bitch?
Wait. I think that might have been it's right there. See this? Can you see my pointer right over here? If you look over here, Exhibit A. This is the very light hickey. I mean, she could have pinched herself, to be quite honest. I mean, I wouldn't never call that a hickey, but okay.
Bye.
Be careful with that chair.
Bye.
Yeah, you keep talking about how much pain you're in. You know what's going to happen? What do we talk about here all the time? Speaking shit into existence, okay? That chair is going to snap. You keep wobbling around in it. Then you keep playing with your life like that, doing all this moving and everything. It's going to snap. And then, you know what? Then you're going to have a reason to talk about being in pain, Rosee. You might want to just sit still. Oh, damn. That's it. Holy shit. Well, there's a message for you, Rosee. Okay, listen. I had other videos. Obviously, it's way past my bedtime. We're going to do the giveaway, though. So if you haven't left a comment, you better go now before I get this shit pulled up. Thank you, Hot Wasabi. An amazing edit of that video. Holy shit. That was some good shit. Did we get Hot Wasabi up to 5K? Let me reload. Give me just one moment. Yes. Oh my God. Share screen. Hot Wasabi. Congratulations, ma'am. It is showing on my screen right now that you have reached 5,000 subscribers. Do you guys see that? Hold on. Right here. 5K. Congratulations to you, girl. Shout out to Hot Wasabi. Hell yeah. Killer thumbnails. Great editing. Very entertaining. You get the most entertaining parts of these live streams, Hot Wasabi. We appreciate you so much and congratulations. You got yourself, girl. I've been busted. I did not thumb up your video. I'm so sorry. And I'm not on memberships. Hold on. No, what's that? I don't want to be a circle, for the love of God. Let me see if I can join right here. Say less, Hot Wasabi. Look, I've been exposed. Did not have the video liked. Zip code required. Security code. Got you, girl. Hold on, girl. I got you. I got to get my food stamp card information entered. Let's see. Yes, if you can join up memberships, that's even better. Appreciate it. Look at that. Let's show it now, shall we? Look at that. I'm a member, Hot Wasabi. I got you, girl. And you deserve it. You deserve all the good things, Hot Wasabi. Thank you so much for everything you do. Yeah, I had to put my EBT card in. YouTube be accepting EBT as payment. Yeah, it's true. It's totally a thing. Anyways, let me stop sharing. What is that X? I feel like that X is new. I seen it earlier. Stop screen sharing. Okay. Uno momento. Let's see here. I got to pull up my video. Do you see that old ass picture I used for the thumbnail? All right. We are picking the winner from Open Panel discussing BBJ Scandal, which was an absolute fucking banger for those of you who did not watch it. YouTube comment picker. 10 winners tonight. Thank you so much for the love, guys. I appreciate it so much. 128 new members. Thank you guys so much. So let's give back to the community who has got us to the 35K. I could not be at that number without you guys. It's all because of the community for everything that we have on YouTube. And never, ever, ever, ever take that shit for granted. Don't ever let that shit go to your head. If you're considering getting a channel, if you're considering becoming a YouTuber, making content, no matter what you're making it about, never, ever, 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 ever let that shit go to your head. And that's how people end up getting fucked around. Because they're like, oh, all these people are willing to support me, then they're going to believe all of my lies, all of my bullshit, anything that trust me, Dirt Neck is just one example of many. She's one example of many. This shit has been done before. All right, 10 winners. Are you guys ready? Let's see who got them. All right. Hello, Foodie Beauties. Kathy with a kicking K. DP Cat Lady 176. Brunette Girl. MJK. 232323. Berlin Fuller 9178. Chunky Kit Kat 87. Buddy's Mom 2012. Is it Odessa Rocks and Rose Petal 6563. Congratulations to our winners. Thank you guys so much for all the love, all the support. I appreciate you. If you were a winner on tonight's stream, make sure you email me at Tunderground2323. I will definitely post these winners on the community tab post. I will tag you, or I'll post the screenshot of the winners. And I'll post my email there too. So don't worry if you don't catch it. I'll make it easy for everybody. I love you guys so much. I don't know if I'll be here tomorrow. It really just depends on how the day goes. But we'll see. If not, you guys have an amazing Sunday. And I will see you guys next time. Love you so much, guys. Oh, wait, that's not the right one. All right, there it is. There it is. There it is. All right. Like you so much. Love you so much. Bye, guys.
Evil cackle. Check fucking nature, doll. Check fucking nature.